Hello, and welcome to the second season of Legends and Lore, a unique 7-episode collaborative mini-campaign using Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition 2014 rules, featuring these 5 talented creators that will bring their characters to life, along with taking on the task of Dungeon Master in subsequent episodes, shaping the narrative how they decide, building it into an epic conclusion. My name is Eric, and I will be taking on the role of Cord Trebleclef, a human bard looking to compose his magnum opus. Samantha, please tell us a little bit about yourself as well as your character.
Hi, my name is Samantha Clare, or Samwise Banshee. Oh my goodness, on all of the socials. I am playing the character of Lark, full name Larkspur Oruk. She is a cleric orc who is very girly, very young, wide-eyed, optimistic, and she is here. She is apprenticing Sphinx's character, and is looking to expand her healing knowledge.
Excellent. Sphinx, why don't you please tell us a little about yourself as well as the character that you'll be playing?
Hello, everyone. I am Sphinx Akasha. I am the current champion of bards. I can be found just about everywhere at Sphinx Akasha. I also run a TTRPG actual play anthology podcast series called The Everbright Archive. And I will be playing Satoru. He is an SMR monk warlock with a connection to Lark's father. And the owner of a tea shop to which Lark is apprenticed to, we're looking for a new location.
Amazing. Atlas, please tell us a little bit about yourself as well as your character.
Hello, I'm Atlas. I am half giant Atlas on Threads, TikTok, and YouTube, and because Instagram is dumb and Meta is dumb, I am Atlas the Half Giant on Instagram. I am a gamer, I am a writer, I am a designer, and today I will be playing Maeve Barclay. She's a tiefling rogue because I'm an original thinker.
Zane,
Yes.
Please tell us a little bit about yourself as well as the character that you will be playing.
I'm Zane, other known as Table Time Zane, on pretty much all the social medias. I'm part of Table Time Productions, where we produce Dice and Destiny, our actual play podcast. You can find that wherever podcasts are found, as well as on YouTube and Twitch. And I am playing Ignatius Flint today. He's a very, very old Fire Ganassi wizard who is trying to correct some bad events in his past. He's looking for some magical secrets and maybe a little bit of power.
Oh. And last but certainly not least, Trace, please tell us about yourself as well as the character that you'll be playing.
Hi, I am Therese Elaine, or Tesselatrix, across most social media. I will be playing Nim. I am half human, half drow warlock. And I am basically, after losing my family tragically, which is not important, I am basically leaving the caves and I'm going above ground and I'm going to try this thing called living among mankind.
Okay. So now we focus in as it is very early in the morning. The sun is yet to awaken from its slumber, as our scene opens on a wrathful ocean in the midst of a surprise storm. We focus in on a cargo ship that is named the Fathom's Mistress. Destination, a newly discovered island named Verdun Island. The ship is full of passengers and cargo as its captain fights the wheel at what seems to be becoming a losing battle. The Fathom's Mistress, just several hours out from making port at Port Driftwood. The planks and hull of the ship begin to groan, along with the sound of creaking wood. Loose items dance about inside the ship, as nauseous passengers retch, praying for the storm to be over. The air on the lower decks is stifling. It's thick, making it unpleasant for most. What I'd like to have all of you do at this point is to please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Already? Okay.
12 for me.
Okay. Everyone else?
12 for me as well.
Oh,
15.
excellent.
Sorry, man. There he goes. Ooh. 10.
10, and that was a 1. Is that a 1, Alice?
It's actually an 8. I have a +1, but I'm going to be the first kind of worst person ever. My character sheet's not on Roll20. I don't know if I screwed something up or what, but
Do you have it on D&D Beyond?
yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
you
rolling
can-
from beyond.
You can.
That's where
okay.
I'm going from too.
And you're
Alright,
more
cool.
than welcome to roll physical or digital, whatever is more comfortable for you.
Got it. All right, cool.
The digital ones keep betraying me. I will switch to
The
physical.
digital dice hate me. I did not know if I'm getting my dice out right now. Thank you for that tip. I appreciate it.
Yeah, mine are right here. They're ready.
Okay, so for everyone who rolled lower than a 15, you are definitely not sleeping. If you rolled a 15 or better, you're snoozing away. You're being lulled by the rocking of the ship. And for those of you who rolled 13 or less, which is pretty much the remainder of the party, you all are extremely nauseous, possibly joining the retching of the other crew members, wishing this ride to be over soon. Now that we've established kind of your current status, I'm going to turn the table over to you and ask what you would all be doing at this point.
Lark is gonna be looking at Satoru and just being like, I know I'm normally green anyway, but do I look more green than I normally look? I feel more green. I feel more green. Am I more green than normal?
I think Satoru kind of looks up. He's like holding on to his stomach, trying desperately to hold down what food he's had. You're fine. I think you're a normal shape.
Is it hot in here? It's really hot in here. It feels hot in here.
It's definitely not comfortable. Just take deep breaths. Like, you'll be fine. Deep breaths. That's it. You'll be okay. If I can feel that, I wish I knew what was going on, but deep breaths. We'll be fine. We've survived worse.
Mape will be in whatever kind of like common area. She doesn't necessarily need a whole room to herself. She's very used to sharing with anyone and everyone. She's very used to like squalor kind of dwelling. So she's just where everybody else is. She found some kind of bucket, water skin, something. She's just sitting there, just bearing down, just holding on.
Awesome.
I think even though Nim could be fast asleep, I think the retching and the sounds of agony and distress would wake her, because people sound like they're dying, and she's very comfortable and familiar with death. So she would walk around. Are you dying? Do you require assistance? Can I do anything? Last rites? Are you dying? Can I help you?
You probably, as you walk around, you probably come upon a very, very old Fire Ganassi, very, very old, like 90s, and he looks unhappy and grimacing. The lines in his face set into a permanent frown, and he just looks up at you. I'm not dead yet.
Are you sure?
Still can dance, sing.
I mean, I don't like to judge, but you do look kind of dead. That's okay, though. You should know.
He just turns around in a bucket.
From the corner, you'll hear, "Me too."
At that point, Satoru pulls out like a large kind of water skin that he has prepared just in case for this moment, and he will pull out like a couple of like old cups that he carries with him, and will just pour what looks like or what smells rather like a strong ginger and mint mix. It's like, right, this should help with everyone's stomach problems. We'll hand one to everyone, starting with Lark, and then we'll hand off to everyone else who seems a little green under the gills. This will hopefully soothe your stomachs a bit.
If you
Off
want
in
to
the
help
distance.
yourselves, go sit in the corner. Find a corner, wedge yourself in, close your eyes. You'll be fine. That's all you need to do. It's just the shaking, and you're watching, and it makes you sit.
In my personal experience, the closing of the eyes just makes the dizziness worse.
Really?
Yeah.
You must have not grown up in a cave.
I did not, no.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Off in the distance, the sound of the soft playing of panpipes can be heard, followed by the sudden stopping of the music, some kind of low-toned talking to or amongst himself, and then the panpipes will pick up, and you'll hear, no, not great. As you'll kind of put two and two together, and over your time of travel, you've seen this individual, very long-haired, blonde, well-structured and manicured human that you've come to know as Cord. Seems to be over trying to write on some pieces of parchment that are just scattered about everywhere as he's attempting to play something on his instrument. And that is when, in the moment of a blinking of an eye, not allowing anyone time to process, let alone react, all of you are tossed completely exposed to the elements. As for a brief second, there's that moment of like weightlessness, and then the sudden shock as you are plunged into the depths of icy cold waters. Slightly disorientated, ears full of water causing sound to be muffled and distorted. Eyes opening now, stinging from the salt water, as your murky vision adjusts to see what was the Fathom's mistress, now spread about as debris in the water. Various crates and barrels from a cargo, the ones that have survived, begin sinking along with pieces or planks of the ship, as your vision begins to register a body, lifeless, drifting into the darkness below. Quickly looking about, you notice more of them that follow, sinking to their final resting place. Flashes of lightning from the storms. Flashes of light from the storm's lightning illuminates survivors attempting to surface, while others seem to be treading water above. You are submerged in the wild ocean. I'd like each of you to give me an athletics check, please.
$17.
Physical dice. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that's so bad.
12 again.
That's a 6.
4, 17, 6. What am I rolling?
Again, I lived in a cave.
D&D Beyond's being a little frustrating for me right now. Sorry. That was a dexterity. Sorry.
Athletics.
It is an
Athletics.
athletics. Yep.
There it is. Oh, I'm really bad at that.
Yeah.
I have a -1.
No.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Oh no!
Your boy has
Yeah.
a 0.
9. But I would ask if I have the chance to cast a spell.
What spell are you wanting to cast?
Tensor's floating disc.
Is it concentration?
Oh, no way. I thought it was, but it's not. It is not
It's not concentration.
I thought it was. I was double
Well,
checking.
that's
I
fine.
thought it was
Actually,
too.
that's going to
actually
work.
good.
It's going to work in your favor. What I'm going to allow you to do is I'm going to allow you to make a. Oh boy. Give me a. Let's call this a dexterity saving throw. If you can
Okay.
hit a specific number, I'll allow you enough time to manipulate the ability to cast the spell.
Dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Okay. In that moment, just before you hit the surface of the water, I will say with an 18, the target number was 15. You were able to just manipulate. Yep.
And actually, I'm bad. I actually just remembered that the casting time is an action plus 10 minutes, not as a ritual. So I actually
As you splash into the cold water, hopefully thinking of a great idea. So your athletics, go ahead and give me your athletics. You had
I had a 9.
a 9? Okay. So here's how this will play out. The 17 was for Maeve, correct? If you fight with all your might to the surface, and when you get to the surface, you look around to see the people that you've been traveling with. Some of them you've made good conversation, you've got to know them. You don't see them, but you do see a lot of people trying to stay afloat as the waves are crashing all around you. You hear people screaming for help, people in agony holding on to, a barrel that may have had just nothing in it and now is kind of used as a flotation device. You quickly look as the lightning dances across the sky again, followed by a deep roiling of thunder. It gives you just enough time to kind of catch something in the distance, something gargantuan. But you don't have enough wherewithal between the pounding rain, the wind, and the waves to get a good look at what it is. As for the rest of you, you are struggling as you are trying to surface. You are getting hit by debris. You are getting tangled up in things that are kind of like interfering with it. The waves and the undertow are pulling against you. You will surface, but you will suffer 1 point of exhaustion as you surface, getting up there. Maeve, you're the first one that can do something before the remainder of the party begins to surface. What would you like to do?
Do I see anything that I can tether myself to? Because I'm guessing I'm just free swimming.
Absolutely. There's a few planks that are floating.
Okay.
That you can quickly move over and get.
Okay. I'd like to spend as much time as I'm allowed before I start to, physically exert myself as well, trying to get whoever's near me, especially like if there's like small children or
Sure.
like elderly people who aren't necessarily like the strongest or and like just start trying to grab them over and like, here, hold on to this, you come here, hold on to this, just trying as much as I can
Excellent.
before I start to get myself winded.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a survival check. That's what we'll use to kind of determine.
Survival, I believe I have. It's not awful. 14 on the die, plus 2 is a 16.
Excellent. Okay. A few people you're able to grab. We'll say one small child who's clutching on to kind of a stuffed animal. A few of the crew members that look like they are badly hurt, like, blood kind of gushing from a wound in their head. You're able to kind of get them stabilized and kind of on this large piece of wood that is kind of floating. It is a very rocky ride as the waves are nearly overturning this little tiny flotation device that you've created, but you are able to kind of help stabilize it. And that is when, within 30 feet all around you, one by one, you start beginning to see the familiar faces of Ignatius flailing, trying to catch his breath. Lark, in the opposite direction, 30 feet, coming to the surface, coughing and spitting and hacking. And then there's, is it Suratu?
Oh, Satoru?
Satoru, sorry, I am horrible with names, my apologies. Satoru emerges likewise, followed by Nim.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now you all are able to kind of see chaos and pandemonium. You'll be able to lock eyes and see as Maeve is probably signaling, throwing her hand in the air, giving everyone kind of a point of reference. And you'll be able to make your way there, or you can do whatever you'd like to do at this point in time.
I think Satoru is going to try to swim towards Lark first, make sure that she is okay and accounted for, and then we'll swim with her towards May.
Awesome.
And Lark is also just kind of like she knows she's supposed to be using her arms, but every once in a while she just will be touching her amulet for her goddess, kind of doing a silent prayer that we all make it through this.
Amazing.
Nim, because I have my quarterstaff, I think what I would do is basically plant that in the sand and just kind of be slowly trying to crawl. And miserable. This is horrible. What is this? The salt water's disgusting. Kelp is disgusting. Seaweed is in my mouth. There's those little crab things that scuttle. And she's just not happy. But because I do have my staff, am I able to extend that to anyone in the party or anybody else that could just grab onto it?
Sure.
Old man.
Yeah, Ignatius grips onto the staff. He looks like a wet cat with his beard all put out because it's usually kind of flaming, and he's gasping for air as he kind of grabs the staff. And you see he's holding his own staff with the little kind of crystal on the top of it, as he is unwilling to let it go, even though it is hindering his ability to swim.
Okay. The waves continue to crash. I'd like everyone to make a perception check, please, as the lightning dances across the sky again.
At disadvantage for those of us who are exhausted.
Right.
Wow, that's just cold. Why would you?
Yeah. Disadvantage in the first 5 minutes.
Sorry, what was that
8.
again? I apologize.
A perception.
Perception.
15.
Also a 15.
Good.
An 18 with disadvantage.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to be the low roller in the party. Nice.
If I were using digital dice, not a single one of my die rolls would be over
I
a 10.
tried to do a real one and it failed me too, so
Nice, Joe.
As you all try to fight and look through the storm, again, there is something kind of out of the periphery that is just blocking what little light there is, and it seems to swing something dive, make some sort of movement. You can't quite catch what it is. Ignatius, your eyes, as you kind of like pull away the wet matted hair from your face, you spot laying on a piece of plank or wood out there, the blonde-haired bard seems to be unconscious, barely hanging on to the floating piece of wood.
Okay. How far?
30 feet or less.
30 feet or less. I guess. Yeah, I'll just let's get ourselves a little light here. I will. We're on kind of a raft now, right?
It's a very crowded piece of wood. Yes.
For sure. I'm just gonna stamp my staff on the ground and produce flame at the top of it to give us a little more light, and then I'll point out to the rest of the party and I'll say, "Another one's over there." Probably shouldn't let him die.
There's plenty of room on the door, Rose.
I mean,
Yes.
you could
Yes.
extend your staff because you're holding on to mine. Just extend yours.
Oh, I thought you dragged me up.
When
unconscious, though. He
your
can't grab
staff, when your staff ignites and produces the light, everyone is going to be able to catch just a glimpse of that gargantuan, shadowy figure. Peers off the features of a massive humanoid submerging into water.
Oh, I don't like that.
Can I cast fairy lights to provide us with some more lights?
Absolutely.
Or dancing lights, pardon me.
Absolutely. What do they look like? What are the colors?
These would be kind of like a really pretty, almost like the blue behind me, just a kind of rich indigo blue, but enough like white to the light that they can kind of, I send them over to that area because I want to see if I can look down and see where that shadow's going or coming from, if the water level is rising or falling. Just trying to give us a little bit more light.
Sure. As you catch kind of the top of the head of this massive humanoid submerging, it goes down with such a force that it creates a wave that is beginning to pick up that makeshift raft that you have all gravitated and clung onto. I am going to need an athletics check because you're about to be overtaken by said wave.
Oh, man. All right, here we go.
Real
again.
dice one more time.
Disadvantage.
Here we go.
13?
Okay.
Man, I'm so good at athletics.
Also a 13.
Okay.
17?
That's another 17 for me.
7. Okay.
11.
Plus 5's doing good.
We're gonna have to save all these people's lives.
Okay. So,
Oh, no.
for those of you who had 17, congratulations. You are pulled under the water, but you fight to the surface. And when you do, you can definitely see that 3, actually 4 of the individuals that you're kind of familiar with have not surfaced yet. I will allow each one of you, being Maeve and Nim, you'll quickly be able to find one of the other, the small child. You'll be able to pull the small child up and hold on to your choice, Maeve, boy or girl.
Girl.
Okay, the little girl who's still clutching onto her small stuffed animal.
I
Nim,
throw her on my back and be like, hold on.
Excellent. And she grabs a hold of your neck so tight it, for a brief second. Yep, exactly. Nim, you are able to grab just before they completely go into the water one of the crew members, a human male who had that big gash in his head, and you kind of pull him up, kind of stabilizing, and he's kind of fading in and out of consciousness, the in-between. Perhaps he was one of the ones that you said, hey, are you dying yet? Last rites, perhaps?
I slap him with seaweed.
Yeah.
I slap him with seaweed. And then I basically tell him to just hold it over the cut. Like, one hand on the stick, one hand on seaweed on head, and like, we'll go.
Excellent. Those of you who did not roll high enough, you get pulled under the water, and it almost feels as if hands are grabbing a hold of your ankles and your feet, making you heavy, just pulling you down. But you strain and you fight and you kick and you push yourself to the surface once again, suffering another point of exhaustion. At this point, the exhaustion from everything that's going on, you start to feel yourself kind of like getting tunnel vision as the waves just keep pounding and pounding away at you. The three of you who suffer the second exhaustion point, you will kind of fade into kind of passing out blackness. You'll just kind of drift off, and that is when Nim and Maeve, I'd like athletics checks, please, as you see your fellow comrades kind of...
Nice.
That's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
Athletics again.
Yeah.
That's a 25 for me.
That's a 4.
To 4?
Rogues.
So here's how this plays out. You're doing, Nim, all you can to just pull this large piece of lumber or barrel, we'll call it a barrel, that you just kind of perch yourself on. And you are clinging onto it, and you're like, you've got this, Maeve, you've got this. And Maeve is going to just go like an Olympic swimmer and begin to just pluck and pull each one of the comrades and start bringing them, along with the small little child who is clinging on for dear life, back into the area where the barrel is. A few pieces of driftwood will kind of get near enough that you'll be able to grab onto that, and you'll be able to support and put one of the other members up there. As the storm begins to pass, daylight begins to just peak above the horizon, as you will fight and swim using every bit you can, looking around in the distance. You hear screams, which you don't, not screams, but like cries for help is more appropriate. But you don't see where they are, and they must be too far out of your range, but you can see off in the distance now that the sun is kind of peaked above the horizon, the shoreline. And you begin to fight and swim, pushing yourself, getting there as hard as you can, swimming as fast as you can, as you will pull the three unconscious individuals, putting them onto the shore, pulling yourself out of the water, covered in seaweed and just salt water, and just kind of collapsing to the shoreline, heaving and trying to catch your breath. For those of you who are unconscious, you feel the warmth of the sun as it begins to kind of touch the side of your face. Your eyes begin to flutter open as you feel the subtle waves kind of lapping against you and hitting the shoreline, as you seemingly all have made it, and you return to consciousness, still with 2 points of exhaustion. The table is yours. What would you like to do?
Sethero sits up and immediately goes over to Lark. You okay?
I think so. Oh, that was not fun.
Yeah, that could have been a lot better.
Are you hurt anywhere? Do you need any healing? Does anyone need healing?
I'm fine, just tired.
Nim just kind of
Glad
croakily
you're
yells,
okay.
like, is anyone dead? Just gone.
Anyone injured?
Not yet.
You will be able to look up and down the shoreline. You will see that there are a few casualties that wash up or have washed up. There's a few bits of crates and barrels that are kind of submerged into the sand, pieces of driftwood that lazily drift onto the beach.
If
I'm gonna-
anyone's got like
Sorry,
any
go ahead.
injuries, Lark will, I can do whatever spell slots are necessary to try to heal anyone up who looks like they're injured.
There is a crew member who has a bad gash that's being tended to by seaweed. If you wish to-
She'll go ahead and burn a cure wounds to
Sure.
give him 8 points of healing.
He is completely thankful and very grateful for the 8 points.
But not
I'm
for the
gonna-
life-saving seaweed. Okay.
I mean,
I see how it is.
seaweed's not the most hygienic thing
It
to...
has salt in it, and
wounds.
enzymes, and antioxidants.
It's very good in soup.
But there's germs. Soap, water.
Well, yes, you would have to clean it before you eat it, clearly. But
No,
I'm
going
gonna
to
trust you.
Oh,
I've
no.
never been in an ocean, so if you say it's dirty and disgusting, I'll go apologize. I didn't mean to make his wound worse.
No, it's okay. Just lots of nature
We used to have
has
salt poured
germs.
into ours, so I guess I learned to heal kind of weirdly.
Salt's not the worst thing.
No, they're worse.
it's just painful.
It is painful.
It is.
While they're arguing, I'm like finding like big pieces of like the driest driftwood I can, and like trying to like make like a pile of it, and then I have my cantrip firebolt to make a fire to like warm everybody up, and it's like, and I say, you know, now that the immediate threat of danger, we can worry about germs later, and
Good thought.
just get to work.
Okay.
Ignis.
Now, here's the question I have. Because of the nature of the storm, because of the exertion, the exhaustion, being battered and beaten through the waters, I'm going to allow each one of you to have one weapon. You have one personal item that you were able to maintain and didn't get lost in the storm. If you think you would have been wearing your armor while trying to rest, then you may keep your armor. If you feel as if, no, I probably would have been down into something a little bit more comfortable, then your armor is gone. It is up to you.
So I technically have 2 items on my staff, which is a crystal and a staff. They are attached to one another. Is that cool?
It was a crystal, and what else was it?
It's a quarter staff with a crystal slapped on the top. So it's like a crystal staff.
That would be considered keeping one of your personal items if you wish to keep them together. Okay.
Oh yeah, I would like my my magic casting.
Sure. Sure, I understand.
Oh, I guess. Are you gonna make the wizard choose between his spellbook and his staff?
I am, yes.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay. Well, then I guess. Get back to me. I'm gonna read my rules around this one.
Yep,
I'd say Satoru has priorities. He's going to keep his scimitar and his tea set.
Amazing.
Oh, man.
Okay. Well.
After
I
the
guess-
fire is all aglow and everything, and people are sitting around the fire, I'll start to take stock of everything that did survive, and I look down and I have a thigh holster with my dagger, and I'm like, okay, I got that. And then I reach in my pocket frantically, and she'll pull out a small locket and then hastily tuck it away, relieved that it's there, and okay, we're good.
Okay.
So I can't
Nim
have my
just
book
has her
and my
staff.
staff.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Can't have. Sorry, I was just gonna ask. I thought I'm hearing people list 2 items, and so I can't have my book and my staff.
it was one
One
personal,
said
one
weapon,
weapon.
one weapon.
Item.
One weapon. Okay.
You can-
book is
correct.
an item. Staff is a weapon. Okay, cool. I just didn't hear that part. Awesome. Keep them
So
book
you
and
would
staff.
either you could keep the staff, but the crystal would have come loose trying to, whatever, and you know what I'm saying, or you could keep
Okay.
the crystal is your focus, isn't it?
Yeah, the crystal is the focus. I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure I had focus and book. That was the concern. One of those. One of those 2 things, like without one of those 2 things, my game gets real hard.
That's my job.
I mean, I would assume if this is a
I'm-
port city, there's a town, correct? Like, there's got to be.
Yeah, no,
some
I'll
kind
keep
of-
I'll keep
so
the crystal and I'll keep the book.
I was gonna say
That's
you
all
could
good.
probably like buy a new.
So you're
one of
keeping
those
the
things.
crystal, and you're
Mhm.
keeping the book, but the staff
Yeah.
is gone.
Staff's gone.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
it's fair enough.
Works for me.
Lark.
I mean, she's keeping her holy amulet around her neck. That's
Mhm.
definitely her personal item. I don't think she had anything like really on her besides like pajamas if it was nighttime.
Sure.
So I was debating which weapon potentially washed to shore, between mace and sickle. Yep. I think the mace has a wooden handle, so I think that one probably makes the most sense for floating.
Okay.
That's what I got.
All right.
I would have, because my staff has the skull carved in, like it's melded to it. So I don't know how that would have come loose in the storm.
This
This is my same question, basically.
The only reason I say is because like it is technically like it's an heirloom piece. So I don't think logically the skull would have come loose, but if that's how we want to do it, I can work around that.
It won't come loose, but it will be damaged. How about that?
That's fine. That's okay. And then I would have slept in my armor probably because it's mostly what I have is just leathers, so it's like real simple. And the only thing I would have kept is the tiny little reed pipe that I have.
Okay.
Which is not a proper set of pipes. It's one pipe. It's that big.
Gotcha. Okay. What are we doing?
Okay, we've got a fire. Does anyone know where we are in relation to where we were going?
When you look around, all you can see is beach line as far to the left as it is to the right. And directly in front of you is very dense, thick jungle.
I think maybe trying to find some kind of shelter. We don't know where we are or what's here. Finding a safe place would be, I think, paramount.
Okay.
And you said the sun was just coming over the horizon, so we should assume we're close to dawn.
Correct.
Okay.
Cool. Ignatius will get up. He's just been sitting here kind of next to the fire. He'll look around, see that the crystal lays in the sand. He'll retrieve it really quick, just flies to his hand, make sure he's got his spell book. And he'll kind of hobble. He's used to having his staff and likes to walk with it. So he'll look around the beach. Is there a suitable piece of driftwood, possibly?
What are you planning to do with it?
Just a walking
Sure,
stick.
sure. You could find something equivalent to a
an
walking
old-
stick.
I'm an old man. I need my walking stick.
Sure.
So
So you gather it up.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think you had mentioned that there were casualties a little bit further down the beach that had washed up, and I think what Nim would do, walk over, and arrange their limbs so they're laying nicely, and try to kind of get them situated, clothes straightened as best she can. Make them look kind of at peace. She does loot them because she's practical and that's what she was taught to do. It's not a disrespect thing. It is, we need potentially what these people have, and that's the way of life. So, but she does want to show respect. She does want to leave them with a blessing. She does want them to be thanked for whatever they'll give us.
Yeah, Lark will follow and also kind of give cleric blessing rites over each
Ignatius
one.
will also follow and root roughly through their corpses and not leave any blessings.
Okay.
Wow.
Satoru will just kind of sit back and like watch all of this happen and go, get what those two are doing. The old man's kind of weird.
And I feel like Lark's gonna like come in behind Ignatius too, and like whatever he has messed up, like correct and like smooth out and re-bless. Like,
Yeah, you see
what
like
is he
Ignatius
doing?
like rolling them over and like with the staff and everything, like so he doesn't have to work harder.
I'm gonna take you out at the knee, old man. How dare
I don't have
you.
any knees left.
That's fine. I'll knock you down. Rude. How do we properly loot the dead?
By just telling me you're properly looting the dead will work.
I'm looting the dead.
You will be
Respectfully.
able to acquire off of these some crew and some passenger. There is equivalent of about 10 gold pieces in some of the water-soaked coin purses. You'll get about 20 silver pieces amongst the purses as well. You will be able to find a few daggers, and one potion of healing will be had.
Ooh, spicy.
Okay.
As you kind of finish looting, you see the final body laying on the beach, and you quickly realize why this is the bard that washed up on shore
I was
that
just gonna
everyone
ask
forgot
him.
about.
I thought
Yeah,
he was at the
I said-
fire with us.
No.
I said that we should save him.
Oh no, sir!
and then a bunch of
Just
bad
gonna
stuff
ask about the
happened.
bar.
Hey, don't worry. Season
I
1 was the
thought he
same way.
got
They all forgot
you.
about me.
We'll find another one.
Okay, no, I
It's
So-
fine.
I would
Go,
like.
Bards are a dime a dozen.
I want to go up to him and I
I-
want to like flip him over with the staff and see if he's breathing.
He's breathing shallowly. He's still
Oh, we
unconscious.
can give him the
Oh,
potion. of
then I'm
healing.
not
gonna.
dead.
I was
wait,
gonna
we'll
say.
use the potion. We'll just use
Use
that.
the
Save your
potion?
spells.
Okay.
Yeah, save your spells.
Yeah, give him the potion.
I give you the potion of healing.
Sure. Go ahead and roll your 2d4 and add your +2.
Sure. Yeah. 2D4.
In the meanwhile, while everyone is dealing with the casualties, I will go into kind of not into the jungle, just kind of like near the entrance and see if I can't, just from a cursory look, to see if there's any like fresh water, any kind of markers indicating that there's any kind of civilization, anything like that.
Which
I
way
I
do the
will
birds
join
fly?
Maeve in doing that.
It's 2d4 plus
Excellent.
what? I apologize.
2. 2d4 +2.
So 5.
So Maeve, the two of you, since you're going to go check over at the forested line, go ahead and give me a survival check. Or a perception check. I'll let you choose.
Survival's higher.
Okay.
6. Plus 2 is 8.
That
Don't
is
forget your
going to
exhaustion.
be. Yeah, that's going to be a 13 total.
Okay. Maeve, you don't see any signs of fresh water. You definitely get the sense that traveling through this jungle is not going to be fun. You can see early
it's a
signs
jungle.
of all kinds of indigenous creatures that may be a challenge.
Anything immediately hostile?
If you lock eyes or spot it, it fades away into the brush quickly.
Ooh.
Saratu, you spot something interesting, probably about 50 feet off to the left from where Maeve is kind of like looking into the jungle line.
Mm-hmm.
You see kind of a natural earthen formation, overgrown, vines, vegetation, tree roots. It looks like there's an opening or something that goes into this, maybe like a cave opening.
Cool. Satoru will put a hand on Maeve's shoulder and point in that direction. There's something over there, potentially shelter.
We'll shift the scene back as the potion bottle is empty. The eyes to the bard cord begin to flicker as he begins to gasp for air, and he looks around confused. He is frantically feeling all over his person as if he's trying to find something, looking around. Where is it? Where's it gone? Where is it?
What are you looking
Ignatius
for?
will look around the immediate area for a musical instrument.
Sure. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Do you need any more healing? How many fingers am I holding up?
5. You're holding up 5 fingers, is what he says.
I am not holding up 5 fingers. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
You're alive. You're not dead. But you do look kind of bad.
What you will see is he's basically in kind of a sleepwear. He has just kind of like a loose white tunic, or actually it's a pale pink tunic. It's got some comfortable looking pantaloons on. The one thing he has that will, for this, will be his hat. He has a hat in which he has held onto. It seems as if his rapier is still with him as well, but he is frantically looking for, as presumed, the instrument. And what was your perception check?
7. Unfortunately.
Man, you don't see squat.
I'm 90 years old. Of course I don't.
Am I able to check?
If you'd like to make a perception check, you're more than welcome to, yes.
You just see Ignatius like squinting, looking around, not seeing anything.
14.
You're like, I can do better.
So it's a 14.
You do find the instrument. It's a set of panpipes, or was a set of panpipes, as they are broken. They are in pieces.
I gather them up, taking one of the leather thongs from one of the coin purses, because I kind of put all the coins in one purse.
Sure.
And I took a leather thong out of one, and I just kind of wrapped up the pipes in the thong and handed it to you.
Okay. He extends both hands, slightly like reverently, if you will, and he looks very sad. A little bit of tears begin to well in his eyes, and he's like, "Oh, this is a gift from my sister. Thank you." And he just pockets it slowly.
I think I can fix them with fish glue. Fish make nice glue.
I will. I appreciate the offer. I will find a way to mend them.
Do you need more
Okay.
healing?
Let me know.
I am okay on the healing.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm
Quick
sorry
question.
about your instrument.
It's quite all right. Your question?
Did anything, any kind of metal wash up on the beach, or anything actually that is even shallowly bowl-shaped?
That's a great
It
question.
can be scrap. It doesn't have to be fancy. Even a helmet. My thought is that because we have the fire going, it's daytime or approaching daytime, which means we should not have immediate predation unless we go into their territory. So right now on the beach, I think we're relatively safe. But if we're going into a jungle, you said, Satoru, you have a water skin. So I think it would behoove us to kind of boil some water, because God only knows what we're going to find in the jungle. But we have a lot of seawater and a giant fire. So
And I do have a teapot in which we can boil water in.
To your question, you will be able to find some helmets and some metal that is bowl shaped that you'll be able to easily use for that, for sure.
okay.
Well,
So
and
get enough, like 5. Get enough for one of each of us to like boil
Sure.
our own supply of water.
logistically speaking, I don't know, because we have Mr. Injured Seaweed and the little girl. I don't know if we want to be traipsing through the jungle with everybody, or if we want to leave them here where it's safer and they can watch the water and the fire and keep getting more water while we try to look for somewhere safer. Potentially, we can.
So what you're
Leave
saying is you
injured
want to leave the wounded and sick behind?
No, I'm not saying that. I am
Okay.
not saying that.
It would have made sense. I would have understood.
No, I'm not saying leave them behind. We will come back for them, was my point. I don't know if it will be a hindrance to have them along, or if we should all stick together. That's what I'm asking. This should be a group conversation.
How will we know they're
Well,
going to be safe here on their own?
What, we leave them with some daggers? I don't know. That's.
I mean, yes,
I don't know
think,
things.
We
There's
did
a
have
few of
some
us.
daggers.
There's a few of us who can't move very quickly right now.
So you might stay with the sick and wounded.
Yes.
Now, I didn't care about you, but I'm not leaving a dagger with a 6-year-old.
Did you say you're not going to leave a dagger with a 6-year-old?
Aye.
Well, I didn't intend to leave a dagger with a 6-year-old.
It's
I
all
was
right.
6 the
I'll be
first
here.
time.
No, I'm not
I
leaving
was
you
6
with
the
a
first
dagger.
time I held a blade. I'm sure the child will be fine.
There's a first time for everything. I learned to wield a blade when I was young, too.
Just put it in the sand and tell them not to touch it unless they have to. I have cartography tools. Is there any way, through any amount of skills, tools, whatever, that I can get a sense of where a town might be, at least in terms of distance? Do we see smoke? Do we smell smoke? Do we smell people? Do we smell anything other than jungle? Because jungle reeks.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. See how well your senses are.
I
And
don't like this at all.
I'm going to say, and because you have the cartographer's tools, I'm going to give you advantage based on you've probably used them to map certain things out. So I'll give you an edge on it.
Ooh, that's nice. 21.
You do smell a strong sense of jungle. You don't really smell the sense of nearby fire. You're pretty sure you're kind of in a remote location on this. Presumably you're on the island you were traveling to.
Do we feel like we are at least a day's walk away from, any kind of habitation?
I would say, based off your previous roll, I will let one person in the group make a survival check. Whoever has the best survival, and because of the perception, I will give advantage to the survival check to make that determined.
I have a +3.
I have +2.
I have a +1.
I have a
no.
+5.
Oh, great.
not me.
Good.
Not me.
+5, you win.
Okay,
I
go
am
ahead and give me-
sneaky. I am not survivy.
Go ahead and give me a survival check then. And again, you can give yourself the advantage as well.
What about down the shoreline?
Well, we had the cave to potentially check out.
Yeah, there's the...
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, Satori will come back and like, hey, there's something in the jungle that way. It's,
So down the shoreline, to answer that question, is basically just fades off into the distance of shoreline. It looks like it may go around, it's like it bends and then you just see ocean on each side of the shoreline. But it goes fairly far, like a mile or more.
Well, the good news is that we can stay out of the jungle and not go off a cliff.
That is good news.
That's something. At least for now.
Well, we've got water, we've got our belongings, we've got 2 injured or youthful people and 1 decrepit old man.
I'm still kicking.
You're
Is
still
he in
decrepit.
fact decrepit?
I was going to say, that felt unnecessary.
I apologize. That wasn't very
Eh.
nice, was it?
No, I'm a little decrepit. It's okay.
You're very spindly.
What was the result of your survival?
14.
And you were trying to just refresh my brain. You were trying to get an idea of where you might be, where the closest civilization was.
If we're at least a day's walk, if we're more than a
You're-
day's walk or within a day's walk, is basically what I'm
You're a
trying to say.
little further than a day's walk. You're kind of at a point. You're getting the feeling to where you don't see signs of like people that would come to fish or people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not seeing the traffic that would indicate a nearby settlement. You're
Okay.
at least a couple, if not more, days away from something that could be called a settlement.
So then I do think
So-
it's probably wise to leave those people here.
Oh, see, I was going to say to take them with us so we don't have
I
to
was also
double
going to
back
say to
3
take them
days.
with us, so that way we didn't have to
Yeah.
Yeah.
be
I
gone
guess
for a
that's
long time.
Yeah, I say we bring them with us.
All right.
I agree.
Okay.
I take the dagger back from the child. Just put it in my belt.
Can I?
She looks very sad when you take it away.
I hand it back.
Satoru.
Like, here you go.
Satoru.
I pat her shoulder. I'm like, I'll teach you later.
What's your name?
Cora.
Cora. And Seaweed Man, what is your name?
Stein is what he'll say.
Stein, like Bierstein,
Like Stein.
like Rammstein.
Stein.
Cora and Stein. How lovely.
You're very pretty, is what Cora says.
Me?
Yes. She looks
I don't
around
think
and
she's
she looks right
talking
back
about
at you.
me.
Oh, thank you. I usually have flowers in my baby buns, but I think they got washed away. I like flowers. Do you like flowers?
I like flowers.
Well, maybe we'll find some in the jungle. But don't touch anything until we say it's safe, okay?
Okay.
And
good
definitely
idea.
don't put
Stay
anything in your
close.
mouth.
Don't put
Definitely
anything
don't
in
do
your
that.
mouth.
Yeah.
No.
Don't put anything in my mouth. Okay.
Take that bug out of your mouth.
Drop it.
Let's do that.
And I'm sorry, Mr. Music Fellow. What was your name? We should probably all. I know, Satoru, but Satoru, but I didn't quite catch everyone else's names in the storm.
My name is Cord. Chord is what I'll say.
Oh, lovely name.
It's very apt.
Ms. Horns and Knives. What is your name?
Me?
Oh, I guess you both have horns and knives.
I don't have horns.
No, that's why I said horns and knives. I
Oh.
meant her.
I thought
right.
you actually said corn at
No,
knives. Then I was
horns.
like, does one of us have corn? Was it me? And I didn't remember.
You selected
Magic corn.
as your item that you
So I
kept.
did corn as my fucking item.
Along with the ham.
Hey.
Ham
look,
and
we
corn.
gotta eat. We gotta eat, man. I have one can of creamed corn. That's all I've got.
Oh, it's creamed
It's the
corn.
worst, most
Ignatius
offensive
doesn't
kind of
want
corn
it.
there is.
Why would you do that? Okay.
Why?
Terrible. Terrible.
I mean, so I think Maeve, she was talking to
Yes, I was talking to Maeve.
Sorry, I was waiting for the. Yeah. She doesn't really stand on ceremony. She just kind of Maeve.
Nice to meet you, Maeve, and other imposing scary lady.
Am I scary?
I mean,
I'm
you were asking
sorry. I
people if
didn't
they were
mean to.
dead.
You were getting really
so-
excited about people being dead all day.
Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
That's
Oh.
kind of morbid.
Less
Okay.
scary,
Oh.
more
Old
off-putting.
man.
There you go, off-putting. That's a nicer way to say it.
I
Very off-putting.
haven't been around people for very long. Sorry. We
That-
talk
that's
a
okay.
lot
Whatever.
about death where I'm from. So I guess
What-
maybe I'm just really familiar with it. I'm Nim.
Nim, great. And I think
Glad
that
to meet
just
you.
leaves Old Spicy.
Spindly.
Old Spice.
don't care what his name is. It's Old
Ignatius.
Spicy from now on.
Ignatius. Okay, great. Now we've got everybody's
Ignatius
name.
Flint.
Spicy Flint. Got it. Okay.
Spicy Flint.
Spicy thing.
I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
I'm just gonna call you Iggy.
Love it here.
Iggy. That's Azalea to you.
So I'm assuming as we're having our introductions, we're slowly
Okay.
heading towards the opening in the cave.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
Walking and talking.
Who wants to lead the party towards said cave? Don't
Well,
everyone
being the
volunteer?
one with
have
the
dark
sword,
vision,
I can
if that
I
helps.
can do it.
I also have dark vision, but my perception is a +0. So
Yeah, I was gonna say someone who's good at perception or survival.
My
Well,
perception
if
is a
we have a-
+3.
If we
I
have a
got
dark
plus
vision in the
5
back and a dark
perception.
vision toward the front, that should be just good practice.
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah.
I can definitely
I'll
take the
take-
back.
Okay.
Or the dark vision anyway, but if you want perception towards the back, I can head towards the middle. Doesn't matter to me.
What is my
I have dark vision. I have perception. I have okay survival. I am also the healer, though.
Maybe you staying in the middle.
Not sure
Oh.
I should be in the front, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think you should be in the middle.
Ignatius sets off in front at a trot after everybody is just talking about this for a moment.
Ah, shit. And he's Satoru pulls out his sword. He's like, well, into the breach.
So Ignatius
I'll take
and
the hand of the little
Satoru,
girl and
Yep.
have her with me.
Yeah, you guys go
Um,
back. I'll be middle.
You approach the opening, and the opening is much larger than it seemed, as the vegetation and vines have kind of created kind of this natural curtain, kind of blocking the opening a little bit. Satoru, you kind of take your scimitar, you kind of pull back the vine
Mhm.
curtain a little bit, look in there.
Yeah, I'm
It's
going
a
to cast
fairly-
light
Yeah,
on the sword just to give us some a bit of a flashlight.
amazing. As you
Ignatius
peel
will
back
also... Oh, go ahead.
as you peel back the veil, you look into there and see the cave is fairly cozy looking. It could hold
Nice.
10 to 15 people in there, and there's enough space that everyone could kind of spread out and feel comfortable.
Well,
Uh,
it's not lacking for
Ignatius will-
space.
take out his crystal and cast Produce Flame and just hold it in his hand. And having some experience with caves where he's from, he will go to the very back of the cave and see if it goes deeper, and just trying to assess whether this cave might be occupied or not.
Excellent. Go ahead and give me the perception check, please.
Oh yeah, that's spicy +2. 13.
Okay. The cave does go deeper.
Okay.
And as you kind of move back in there, you are beginning to see signs that something may have been in there, but like tracking and things like that are not your forte. But one thing that does really intrigue you as you kind of like go beyond the sight of the party, just kind of drifting towards the back and looking, you're going to stumble upon what appears to be a collapsed entrance. It doesn't look like a natural cave opening. This actually looks like it's been constructed.
Huh. Okay, so I walk back. Is this the path that leads deeper and is now blocked, or is there another path that also leads deeper?
Okay, so the area, the main entry is kind of like 20 foot in circumference, and it kind of funnels back into a small little alcove, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And that alcove kind of turns into a little bit of a passageway that kind of bends around deeper into space. And at the end of that passageway, that's when you're going to see that this is was a constructed pathway that is partially collapsed.
Collapse
Interesting.
down or collapse like forward, like as if an entrance that you were progressing towards, or down.
It is collapsed partially as if someone was trying to seal it.
So it's obviously, like, when I'm looking at this, it's obviously unnatural, and it was obviously collapsed with intent.
Yeah, you can see kind of with your produced flame, you'll extend it back in there a little bit further. It could be cleared. and it seems like it goes straight back for quite some time, probably beyond. If you have dark vision, it probably extends past your dark vision.
Wow. Okay.
The architecture of this passageway is definitely fully constructed, but it doesn't look like anything you've ever seen before.
Is this what would Ignatius do?
Hold that thought, think on that,
yeah,
and we'll
go
go
ahead.
right back out to Satoru. As the old man has scampered back in there, what would you like to do?
It's probably a bad idea to leave him by himself. Lark, I'm gonna trust you to stay here with everyone.
Okay.
In case something happens, I'm gonna go see if I can find Spicy.
Okay.
And he will head back with his lit up scimitar towards Ignatius.
Amazing.
I can't.
As for the rest of you, you see as Satoru goes back in, the light kind of goes following him off of the scimitar. What would you all like to do?
Can I
Are there
check for any
any-
kind of traps?
You do that first.
They haven't, that you're aware
Sorry.
of.
I'm saying, can
yeah,
I?
definitely have not.
No, she's asking if she can.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Sure.
Is that an investigation, or would you like stealth or thieves' tools, or what?
Okay, let's go with an investigation.
That's a 12. Plus investigation is 2, so 14.
Okay. It's fairly solid. The cave is natural. Doesn't appear to be any traps. You're definitely seeing the signs that something may have once habitated this space, for sure.
I relay that to everybody else. We should
Okay.
be good.
Very well.
Can I look to see if there's any kind of drawings, writing, kind of anything on the cave walls that
Sure.
might have looked like other people have been here before us?
Sure. Go ahead and make a perception check as you go in, looking around, taking in the ceiling and the walls.
Disadvantage, that is 10.
No, it's natural erosion. Markings maybe from a predatory animal or something, but they're long.
Yeah, not like a civilization that
Correct.
left anything behind. Okay.
Are there any plant life, any like
That was
algae,
the
any
next
moss, any insects, lizards, small grubs, small things, little things?
Inside the cave,
Mm-hmm.
it's very dry in there. Very clean.
It's dry.
That's
Mhm.
unnatural.
Fascinating.
That's really weird for a jungle cave.
This is not normal cave. This is not a good cave. I mean, it's good that it's dry, but it's not a good cave. It's not real. It's a fake cave.
How do the stones feel? Like, it still feels like rocks and stones, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So it's not a fake cave, but
No, I
there's
don't
certainly
think
been
that-
someone interfering with the natural habitat of the cave.
It was made this way, is what I meant. It's not that the not stone, but it's
fabricated.
somebody did this.
Hmm.
I take, like, for me, this is horribly offensive. Like, you have to respect cave systems. It's a whole biome. She's very much in love with where she grew up. So for her, this is really uncomfortable, and it's as kind of close to the uncanny valley as she's going to get, as being in a cave that's completely dry, no animals, no plant life, no nothing. And she's like, well, I don't like it.
Cord will make his way in as he begins to examine kind of the ground, some of the markings in there, and he says, it looks like whatever was here hasn't been here in quite some time. We should be safe. It is dry. I'm thankful for that. Stein comes in and hobbles in and finds a place and just leans against the wall, kind of holding his head a little bit better, but still a little headache. as Cora will come in and move towards. I'm gonna roll for this one. Okay. She'll move towards Lark, and just kind of like you feel her kind of grab onto the side of your like leg there, as she clutches the stuffed animal in her free hand.
Is everything all right?
I don't like the dark.
No,
There
the
any-
dark's not fun.
Anything around that I can use to burn?
I just immediately make fairy lights, or dancing lights. I can just immediately do that for her.
So as you're looking around for the remnants of some wood or something like that, these fairy lights kind of illuminate, casting a nice, comfortable glow inside the cavern.
What's your bear's name?
Lily.
Lily, that's a nice name.
It's a flower.
I know. My whole family's named after flowers.
Oh, that's so nice.
It is.
We'll shift our scene back towards Old Spicy and Satoru. Satoru, you get back in there, and it's, a little walks back in there, and you see him extending his hand with the flame back in. You're a little surprised. You can definitely see this kind of entrance or passageway is well constructed, of an architecture that you've probably never seen before. It has been collapsed or blocked, possibly.
As I walk forward, well, this all seems weird.
It's extremely strange, but we could go deeper if you wanted.
I think right now, trying to go deeper might be better for all of us instead of just the two of us. And I think our priority at this point should probably be on making sure that our injured are doing better. Getting some rest, getting some food, getting some water. We are all not doing great at the moment.
I agreed, but I'm worried about some sort of animal that might live in the caves. Between all of us, it should be good.
Yeah, between all of us,
I do want to get some sleep.
Agreed. Between all of us, we should be able to defend ourselves fairly well. But, yes, sticking together to do that, I think, would be... we'd have an easier time of it.
Excellent. Do you have a spare dagger?
I do not. I did not take one of the ones that was looted. I think,
Oh, okay. I just need to put my crystal in my staff. It feels more natural.
Well, once we get back to everyone, if you think it will help, we can ask one of the others for a dagger.
Excellent. Well, it seems safe enough here. Should we head back?
Yes, I think that's a good idea. I don't want to leave them by themselves for too long.
Head back slowly, because I'm
Satoru.
at -10.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
You
The
said
old
this
man
like
is
a
slowly
constructed,
turning.
like you can tell it's like a constructed tunnel. Are there
Yeah,
any
it was
sconces
like a
for lighting
purposely
set up? Like, you know how there's always like the stick in the wall that's like the sconce? Or is there anything like that? Any kind of lighting?
He doesn't see it. What was your perception?
19.
Ooh,
And that is
That's
with
excellent.
disadvantage.
That's excellent. So as the old man begins to turn, your keen perception is going to pick up on a shifting of the magical flame, as if a breeze or something may have affected it, and you can feel a cool breeze kind of coming from the opening.
From the opening that's been kind of attempted to be sealed off.
That's correct.
Satoru will shift his gaze towards the opening. Did you feel that?
no. What are you talking about?
A breeze is coming from over there.
Are you sure you don't want to excavate a little bit? It won't really take long.
Now, when he brings that to your attention, Ignatius, you can move forward. You can feel a subtle breeze. Both of you can kind of now feel it now that you've been made aware of the presence, as if air is flowing for sure. It's very subtle, but you can definitely tell and feel the temperature and the flow coming out.
Maybe we should tell the rest.
I think so. I think that's a good idea.
Right. Hobble
It's
back.
all right, old man.
Santoro will grab him by the arm and help him.
Oh,
They will
thank
come
you.
walking from behind and rejoin the rest of you as you are in kind of the main cave.
Geriatric adventuring.
We're gonna end up having you strapped
The
to
Jer
someone's
Bears.
back. Like just tuck
I'm a
in your
mob-
spindly legs and just
Yep.
tuck you in like a backpack to fire, but you'll be facing the other way so you can shoot from behind.
Yeah, just a mobile like artillery platform.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we go head on back, and we want to let them know.
Yeah, we found something. It's a bit
Yes.
weird, but we found something.
Oh, all right.
There seems
Let's
to
all
be.
go see it.
Weird how.
There's a cave that looks like it's been collapsed. Not
Looks
a
like a-
natural cave.
Yeah, someone or something made it, and
Yes.
then decided to collapse it. There is a breeze coming from the.
So there might
Opening.
be a way through.
Yes.
That's what. Yes.
I mean, if it's a way that leads through to civilization, it might be better than trying to go through the jungle. But also, if it was collapsed, why did someone collapse it? If
It could also be a way through to something nasty.
that's yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm on your wavelength.
Or it could be something interesting.
Interesting
So
can also
maybe-
mean nasty.
That's very
Huh.
true. Maybe we rest first before we go about going through the cave, that entrance.
Certainly
Yes,
before we
I
start
agree.
poking at it and seeing if we anger anything.
Yes.
Because most everybody's still under at least 1 or 2 levels of exhaustion, right?
2 over here.
Exactly.
Probably a wise idea.
Half
we
speed
need to get at
and
least
disadvantage.
One of them. Yeah, I'll take disadvantage on ability checks, but like half speed is really hurts.
Yeah, same. For a monk, that's terrible.
Yeah, no, that's terrible. It's so bad. You're still faster than the rest of the party, but
Okay. So you all decide to kind of set up a camp here where it's dry, out of the elements, some defensive position or protection. The day kind of passes on. You begin to kind of start feeling the tiredness set in. How do you want to handle your long rest?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we want to do
I think we should
watch
do a
shifts? Yeah. Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm happy to take the
I
first
will-
shift since I don't have any exhaustion on me.
I will take the second
And I'll
shift.
take second. Fine, I'll take third.
Okay.
I only have 1, so I'll take third.
Okay.
I'll take the last
Um,
so I can prepare my spells.
All right. So everybody taking a watch. I'd like for you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please, to see if you can stay awake for your watch.
Oh,
Oh, shiz.
God, the shame of it if I can't. Constitution save.
I'm just cuddling Cora, who's cuddling Lily, and we're all just sleeping peacefully, getting those
Love that
spell
for you.
slots
Love
back.
that for you.
I'm so passed out.
We of all of us, I want you to have spell slots.
I mean,
for sure.
I will keep you all alive. So
Exactly.
until I
Ignatius
can't
knows
anymore.
a healer. All right.
14 for Satoru.
Amazing.
18 for Maeve.
Awesome.
3.
15
3.
for Igneous or spicy. Ignatius.
Okay, so 3 out of the 4 of you are able to maintain your watch staying awake, but no one will be suspicious on the one being Nim, as you kind of wake up just before you're into your shift and kind of pass it off. Nothing really transpires. No strange noises other than just natural crashing of waves. Nothing crazy. So you will all complete a long rest, gaining back spell slots, removing an exhaustion point.
Yay. That's what I like. No more speed disadvantage. I'm happy.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm gonna update my spells just a little bit. Change which ones I have prepared.
Yeah, so Toro wakes up and he does some stretching and is less tired than he was before, but there's still the marks of exhaustion still lingering. So that is much better, but could be still better. And he will go about preparing tea for everyone in the morning.
Sure. Here's what I'll have you do. Can you give me a performance check on preparing your tea, please?
I can, yes.
Oh, I didn't prepare all my spells yesterday. I'm one short.
13. Yeah, 13.
Excellent. So while kind of going through your various teas inside your kit and looking, you realize you have a combination of different tea leaves that can kind of increase vitality. So you begin to brew and mix these tea leaves that you have.
Mm-hmm.
And you believe with 13, you may have got something that can take away the extra point of exhaustion.
Ooh.
And Satarl kind of chuckles to himself. Well, wish I had realized I had this earlier. And goes about the ritual of, preparing the tea and setting a fire to heat the water in the kettle, and just his whole routine. It almost to Lark, it almost feels like they're back in the shop. It's the way he quite naturally just takes to this.
Okay. So anybody drinking said tea that has an exhaustion point, you will be able to remove the exhaustion point after you consume the tea.
Yeah, and he has enough cups for everyone.
Ignatius will never turn down a hot beverage.
Indeed.
Here's a
Nim will
nice
drink that
hot
gratefully.
tea.
If it was iced tea, that's a different story.
I like all tea.
All teas are valid.
Thank you. That's very refreshing.
It is a speciality of mine. I appreciate your appreciation.
For those of us who can swap
Yes.
spells, do we think something... How far is it? It's only 1,000
Are we talking about?
feet. I wasn't sure if it would be helpful for me to swap in a locate object to try to give us a bearing on town.
Do you have to be familiar with the
But
object?
I think yeah, it's got to be familiar to you, so I don't know
Yeah.
that would be worth it. Sorry.
Unless one of us has traveled there before.
I was just trying to think if I should bother swapping anything.
Yeah, it'd be hard. I think right now we're at a point where it's hard to know if we've traveled here before because we still don't know where we are.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know of anything. Like, I don't have any magic that can help us out location based or like find anything, unfortunately.
Yeah, all I have is cartography. Like, that's about the only thing
I can purify food and drink as a ritual if we find anything that we think we can
Cool.
eat or drink. Or I can prepare it. But I think Shield of Faith might be better to keep in case I need to protect our squishies that are with us. So I'll probably just keep it as a ritual for purify food and drink.
Smart.
Yeah, it's smart. Yeah, I'm good with my spells. I don't have a ton of variety yet, but there's a couple utility objects in there. That's cool. It's fun.
Okay. So your morning rituals and preparations kind of come to the end, as now you're left with the dilemma as to what to do next. Explore that strange opening in the back of the cave, or traverse the jungles and take your chances out there.
Well, what do we want to do, group?
Personally, I think it would be a good idea to find out where that back of this cave leads to. Could potentially lead to, hopefully, civilization or some such. I think it might be a bit safer than traversing through the jungle.
I would agree. Plus, it's very interesting.
It's easier traversal. We're not having to cut a path out of the jungle.
Indeed.
I do have the ability to cut through a path of the earth quite easily.
But you're also not exposed to the elements.
All right, I say we give the cave a try first. Unless, Cord, you have any objections?
I would prefer to try the cave as opposed to traversing the jungle. I've not had quite luck in that terrain.
All right, so we'll try,
Cord, were
try
you
the cave
supposed
first.
to be on that ship? Like, did you work for this ship? Or
I
were
was
you
heading-
coming here on your own?
I was traveling to Port Driftwood for reasons.
Love a good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Reasons are
My
good.
own, personal.
Reasons are
Let the
valid.
man have his secrets.
Nim is just
Everybody
like,
has them.
seriously, we're okay with just the word reasons? Like, you can get away with that in this world? That's insane.
Yes.
Yes.
That is
Yes,
insane.
you can do that.
That is a
Just
diplomatic answer.
Well, there's like social
that's-
constructs, and you don't want to be too nosy, so you can be polite and inquire things, but if someone doesn't really want to answer, it's then rude if you try to push it on them.
Nim, you owe nothing to anyone, ever.
She's so emotionally confused right now. She's like, also,
There's a lot of philosophy.
she's
that
not
oppose
used to
that,
being
but-
awake during the day. She is a night creature. So being awake during the day, she's just like, I'm not prepared for this yet.
Well, we are in a cave, so
yeah, that's the thing.
Not
Is she's
too
just
bright.
like, if as long as we're in the
No.
dark and I'm not dealing with plants, we're fine. We're okay.
Okay.
All right, to the crack.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, lead the way.
Casting light on the sword again, and all right, once more into the cave.
Okay.
um,
The party begins
Does
to move
anybody have a
back towards the
dagger?
entrance.
oh, go ahead. No, go ahead. It's fine. Sorry.
As you arrive at the entrance, you can clearly see what both Ignatius and Satoru were talking about. It is an opening. Looks like kind of like an arch, not an arch, but like a doorway, if you will, that leads down a very well constructed tunnel passageway. Rocks look like they've been placed in front of the passageway, attempting to block it.
Oh, cool. I thought this was more of a cave-in situation. So there's just rocks placed.
Correct.
That makes what I'm about to do way less dangerous.
Gee, how could I tell the wizard was going to be the one who wanted to do all the dangerous magic?
Oh, I don't know. Something about that. I'm only using cantrips. It's okay. It's fine. Ignatius will walk up to the crack and he'll take out his little crystal and he'll it's got a little sharp edge on it, and he'll wedge it into the top of his staff because it just feels better that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll kind of tamp it on the ground a couple times and test it. Then he'll look at the rocks and he'll just smash the staff on the ground, and the rocks just start rolling themselves out of the way as I use mold earth multiple times.
Nice.
Okay.
That is
So-
one way to do the job.
With
So this-
thaumaturgy, can I make the ground shake just to screw with him?
Sure. Absolutely.
You see like as you do this though, like it's not fucking with him. He looks like he's happy. He's like, oh yes.
I'm so
He
powerful.
gets a
I'm
little
so
more excited as he
powerful.
starts doing it more.
Look what I did.
So after a few moments of using the Mold Earth spell, you're able to kind of clear the passageway.
Yeah, I thought it was a cave in, and I thought I was about to like crush us all, but
Mm-mm.
that's good. That's I'm really happy about that.
I think Nim can head in there just because of dark vision, and also like it's familiar to her, so I think she would be really comfortable just kind of striding in.
So Nim, you go in, you can see that the ground is not naturally rough. It's been kind of hewn smooth, or of a comfortable walkway. The walls are constructed and worked smooth. There are some intricate kind of designs that are beautiful but foreign as you continue to walk down this passageway.
Do I get the sense in this space that this was part of like a larger underground dwelling community, or is
You
it
do.
like? Okay,
You do. Being that you are your ancestry, you have a good knowledge on the Underdark or the Under Earth and things like that. You're, yes, definitely getting that sense.
where did they all go?
The passageway is only big enough to go single file. Who wants to follow after Nim?
I'll follow after Nim, holding up the light enhanced blade.
Okay.
I'll follow closely after. Very interested.
I think a lot of people used to live here.
Okay.
I don't think any of them are here anymore.
Cord will follow in after Ignatius.
Are there any kind of like markings or cave paintings or runes or anything on the walls?
Nope, just kind of these intricate designs. They're more like patterns. They're very, how do I put this? They're very precise. You've seen a lot of maybe different carvings from like stone giants or dwarves or other people that work in earth and stone. These don't look like they've been worked out with chisel. They look a lot more clean cut and intricate.
Like a machine?
Possibly. Could be some type of magic. Could be some sort of technique.
It's aliens.
Someone's a fan of interior
Oops, all
design.
aliens.
Oops, all aliens.
Is it a
So-
repeating pattern or motif? It's just almost like a design motif throughout the cave.
Correct.
And so it's not linguist, or it's not like a language in origin or anything like that.
And we can't immediately discern exactly what kind of society it came from. Like it doesn't like immediately scream dwarven or anything like that.
If you would like to make a history check, you can attempt to do so.
Definitely.
My
will
history's
do
not
a
great, but I'll
history
try.
check. I'm pretty good at history.
Man.
If the
What is
DM
that?
will allow it,
Oh, it's
can
cocked.
I
Hold
roll
on.
as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm changing my digital dice. I am
That's
changing
a
them.
16.
Okay. 16's good.
17.
17's good.
Nice.
Mine was 7.
Looks like stone.
I got a 9.
You don't say.
Fine, I'll roll 2. 14.
14. Also good. Unfortunately, the highest number was 17. Still, like, you've seen a lot of stoneworks in your life, and this looks nothing. Never seen anything like this before. The passageway leads 120 feet, 240 feet, 300 feet, and at that point it begins to go into a sloped, downgraded slope about 10 degrees, 500 feet, near 1,000 feet, quarter mile. You're continuing to go, and it's straight. There's nothing else but just straight passageway, and it's
And
probably
we're still angling down
Yep.
the whole time.
Uh-huh.
Wow, okay.
And it's probably close to half a mile at this point to where the tunnel ends in the similar kind of like archway or opening, and then it just opens up and juts out into a sprawl of cavern passageways back to that natural earthen passageway.
You said that when we went through the passageway, we could only go single file.
Correct.
Is that because Ignatius had
narrow.
only opened up that?
No, it was just like a 5-foot
Just a
wide
narrow
hallway.
path.
Mm-hmm.
So, does it seem like the architecture in general, the spaces that have been hewn out for movement or passage, do they seem like they would comfortably accommodate humans, or that they were built for something smaller?
No. As a matter of fact, they are quite tall, but narrow.
Okay, so I'm not having to like hunch down at all.
Absolutely not. They're probably
They're
almost
not like
9
cyclopean.
9 to 10 feet in height and about 5
Okay.
foot wide.
Okay.
Interesting. So maybe a much taller race.
Well, I was getting that vibe of, you know, when they find the mines of Moria and they're just kind of walking in that flat space with just columns and tunnels. And I'm like, but that was so tall. I mean, that was like cathedral high. Is the passage that we come to with this open 1,000-yard space, is it like that? Big and tall,
No.
big and wide? Just passage?
It's very, where you're at currently when it opens, it is a very open kind of feel. But there are various tunnels in various directions that you can take.
How many tunnels are there?
There'll be 6 different tunnels. And you can definitely feel the airflow. It's increased. So as you've went down as described kind of previously, there was a faint feel of air. You're beginning to feel an increased breeze or flow of air. There's something else that catches your attention as well, as hanging on the air is kind of a very faint, sickly sweet smell.
Sickly.
Can we go up to each of the passages and kind of give them a sniff
And see where
Use
the
the old nose.
Sure. Use your perception check.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
It's very
Is
easy.
this a scent I would be familiar with, given all the necromancy that I do?
I will give you advantage on a perception check.
Given all the necromancy you do, eh?
Given all the necromancy I've got going on, is this Draugr? Perception.
Okay, not me. 9.
Yeah, I had 11.
17. Thank God.
Nice.
Thank God.
17, you're able to easily kind of follow the breeze and definitely pick up the scent where it gets stronger, and you're isolating the tunnel. Basically, like, this is the tunnel where it's coming from. And it'll probably be the one If we looked at this cavern and see that there were one to the left and the right, kind of set back a little bit, and then there would be like two in an eastern-western kind of direction, and then two kind of in that in-between, would that be northwest, northeast kind of vibe? You're kind of leaning on that northwest kind of tunnel is where it's flowing from. Yeah, that scent is familiar with a 17. It smells as if it's like either rotted vegetation, dead animal carcasses, could be human remains, waste. It's kind of
But like
it's
fresh
like
enough to still smell.
an all-encompassing kind of thing. There's not one particular scent.
How strong is it?
It's stronger at the tunnel's entrance, but still fairly faint. You know, wherever the source is, you've got a little bit to go.
Well, I hope none of you are squeamish about dead things, because something's dead down here.
Potentially still living.
I don't think it's something you would call living.
Well, the living dead is what I mean.
Ambulatory.
How far off though do you think? Should we just if we smell dead things, should we go looking for dead things, or should we decide that the tunnel was closed for a good reason and head back?
I want to know where all the people went.
I would like to see what's down here.
You're creepy. You're a creepy old man.
Says the woman intrigued by the dead things.
Well, I'm not intrigued by them. I'm just familiar with them. They tell you a lot
definitely intrigued
about
by
what
them.
happened.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
you do realize there should be hundreds, possibly thousands of people in here.
Oh no, I'm not
And-
speaking to that. I was
Right as she says that, can
earlier.
I cast thaumaturgy to make phantom sounds of all the and like dissonant whispers of everything?
You are
Just
Yeah.
again, just to screw with everybody.
Absolutely. Absolutely. As
such a
these
fun-
ominous whispers of all kinds of things.
Don't go down this way.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
So mean.
My foot itches.
That one wasn't very
I'm not
scary.
responsible for your trench foot, madam. That's your
So
responsibility.
maybe you should take a break and stop walking so much.
So, as Cord steps up and just kind of examines and says, "So, are we going to follow the scent? Do we think one of these other passages would be safer? Should I go back and stay with the others while you continue to explore? What should we do?"
I do have a question. Did any of the passages have a fresher scent coming from them? Or maybe the person...
Or a less dead one.
Yeah, that was my suggestion.
So
Yeah.
there's not
Is there...
There's not a scent, that sickly sweet scent coming from any of the other tunnels, but there's also no airflow.
Oh, so there is airflow coming from that tunnel.
Yeah, it's carrying the scent.
Okay.
We know the air is coming from there, so
So it's not necessarily in the tunnel, it could be near the tunnel.
So
On the
there's a
outside.
chance that this
But if-
still leads out.
Yeah, but if there's no airflow in the other tunnels, then they
To a
might
bunch
also
of
have
dead
been
stuff.
closed off.
That's
yeah,
That's true.
this may be very well the way out into whatever is sending the air.
I say we take a closer look.
All right. And Lark, I know that Nim said the scent still seemed like it was a ways off. But Lark is gonna just kind of have like ready to go any eyes of the grave if like it starts getting too strong or she hears or sees anything. Like she is holding that just like ready.
Okay, fair enough.
That's legit.
I once knew a cleric who could talk to the dead. Can you do such things?
I don't know that I'm quite talented enough for that yet, but maybe one day.
I knew a witch once who could do the same.
A witch?
A witch is what
Yes.
Cord will say as well. Do tell, I'm intrigued.
It was a long time ago.
Was she
She
your
was very-
girlfriend? Is that why you don't want to talk about it?
It's okay.
Did
This is
she
a safe
die?
space. You
Was
can
it
talk
bad?
It's a
whatever
safe
you want.
space.
This is a personal topic.
Wait.
We won't
I've
insist.
got the answer. It's reasons. Enough said.
The answers are in fact reasons.
Nim's brain is
Reasons.
just like,
very good.
I think
Very
I was
good.
right. I think the witch is an ex-girlfriend.
So Cord will draw
Nim
his,
just starts
his,
walking
uh,
down the tunnel, muttering reasons. What is this world reason?
The whispers will also just go reason.
You're such a butthead. Oh my god.
I'm just waiting for anyone to catch on that it's actually me, though. That's the funny part. Like, because
I rolled
all
an
you see is just
18
me. Just
insight.
Okay.
What are those voices I'm hearing?
So the party will slowly begin to move down the tunnel.
Wait, the voices aren't there for you all the time.
Oh no.
No.
This tunnel is
mind,
probably
let's go.
about 10 to 15 feet in width. It kind of fluctuates between 15 feet and then kind of narrows to 10. It keeps traversing. It's damper back here. There's a lot more moisture. The temperature is pretty cool, 50s, mid 50s, kind of that vibe feeling. Definitely getting stronger the further you go of rot. What's the marching order?
Last.
First.
Okay.
who's
we
got
going?
the
I'll be
kid
behind.
and the guy with the fucked up face?
I
Stein.
thought we left.
Stein.
Stein and Cora should probably be in the back too.
Okay.
Yeah, they should be in the
Like
middle.
in front of me though? Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'll be right behind our monk.
Okay.
I can go not necessarily in the front, but like towards the front, and I'd like to continually look for like any kind of like dart traps, acid spray traps, anything like that. Whoop.
Okay.
I can be in the front since I have the light with the sword.
I will definitely stay near you, Satoru, because I don't have dark vision.
Fair.
Okay.
So if I'm in front, I'll just throw dancing lights out.
Okay.
Just keep some light moving with us.
As the party continues to travel, at this point, probably near about 20 to 25 minutes, Nim, your dancing lights are going to start showing the evidence of these natural stone steps that climb up to kind of an elevated section of the tunnel. And they climb 15, maybe 20 feet up. Would you go ahead and give me a perception roll, please? And Maeve, since you're up there, go ahead and give me an investigation. So you were looking for traps.
– 21.
It's a big old 3 on the die for a 5.
Completely safe, no traps.
Yeah.
21, on the other hand, you now begin to... You hear the sound of water, rushing or moving water. The smell is definitely the strongest it's been here. The breeze kind of fluctuates. It's kind of comes and goes, but it is definitely strong here. You're also hearing like chatter or clicking sounds. Because your perception was so good, if you would give me a history check to see if you can associate what those clicking sounds or chatter might be from.
$15.
You are from the Underdark. You're pretty sure this is some sort of like reptilian-based creature with low to moderate intelligence that is actually communicating with one another. The
Using
smell
Like it
is
clicks.
the smell is
Being-
starting to
being-
bring forth memories of troglodytes that you've run into.
I I did think you
I
were
have a
going to
quick
say
question.
your mother.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
What's your question?
So is this the sound of a creature making like a click sound, or is it the sound of something like clicking on stone?
Yep.
Yes, both. Excellent. Awesome.
Well, I mean,
Cool.
there's probably some form of like echolocation. The clicking is probably communications, and then yes, you're gonna hear the
Or
skittering
it could be
as
like
they run around.
pincers on,
Most
like pincer
definitely.
feet walking around, maybe.
Well, if it is something, yeah, no, it's
Okay. So that's what you have assessed as, I would say, Maeve probably catches up and is like, great, no traps. The rest of the party's kind of slowly moving forward. How do you guys want to handle this?
we got lights up right now, right?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Okay, so maybe we turn off our lights so that the clickers can't hear us or see us. Not hear us. They could probably hear us.
And what about those
Yes,
of
but-
us who cannot see without light?
Exactly, is what Cord will say.
Well, the light could also drive them away. The light could keep them at bay. Depends.
That's true.
Okay,
Do you know
before we
what
go
this
traipsing
is?
off into potential danger, can I just line everyone up real quickly? And Lurk is just gonna like spare the dying on everyone. So if you drop to 0, you will become stable.
All right.
Nice.
Great,
Sweet.
great. How long does spare the dying affect?
You know, that's an excellent question. I didn't look at that.
I just wonder.
Does it say casting?
You know, what's the time limit for
casting
getting
time,
into tomfoolery?
bonus action? I touch a living creature. Oh no, just kidding. I can't do that yet. I have to wait until you are dead.
That's correct.
Sorry,
Sorry.
my bad.
That's kind of what I thought.
I can, however, give guidance to one person. So whoever thinks they're going first.
We're all gonna have T-shirts that just say, "Are you dead yet?" on them.
Need healing?
All right, so I'm able to do false life, pardon me. And because you get like a necromantic facsimile of yourself, could I send that ahead as kind of like a, if they're all like to see what happens to my fake body, basically?
I like it. I'm good with
That's
that.
fun.
Yeah.
Will you allow
So,
it?
yeah, what does this look like? Tell us,
So
describe this.
because again, like I don't even know if she's ever looked in a mirror. I don't. If she has, again, it's probably been in the dark. So her necromantic side would look a lot like her, but the eyes would probably be black. You would definitely be able to see like there's just a little bit of otherworldliness. And so I'm going to essentially send it with one of the lights ahead in the tunnel to see if we hear anything, if we hear chitters screaming, whatever.
Okay. As you put this all together and begin to send it straight forward, it'll climb the steps. You kind of manipulate it to move up the steps. As it kind of fades kind of out of your view because of the way the difference of line of sight is, it'll kind of fade. You can still see the subtle glow. That is when you hear kind of this sound, and you now hear vicious attacking your construct there. There also sounds like some sort of warning cry or war cry that kind of echoes down.
So it sounds like there might be a lot of them.
Possibly.
So I think there's something up ahead.
That is a safe
Could I
assumption.
roll
Yep.
stealth and go ahead, like try to hide and go look and see what it is?
You are the rogue, is what Cord will say. That's what you do.
You can like creep up the stairs.
Just be careful.
Just like a little bit.
Don't fall.
It went all the
Really
way back.
regretting not taking invisibility at the
I
moment.
said, ooh, that's a 17 on the die. Plus 7 is a 24.
Okay.
Very nice.
So quietly, you maneuver yourself kind of hunched over,
Very
crawling up the steps a little bit. You get to the top of the steps. The smell up here is definitely slightly pungent. The water, the sound of water is definitely louder up here. And you are kind of seeing the grayed silhouettes of these humanoid-like creatures. Definitely, you're picking out they have long talons. The clicking sound is a mixture of their taloned feet clicking against
I have dark
stone.
vision up to 60 feet, just so, like,
Mhm.
for what it's worth.
Yep. And then you're beginning to see that they are on high alert now. You think there is a way you could sneak through, but you're not sure about the rest of the crew.
Is there any indication that these things might be susceptible to or afraid of fire, by chance? Probably not, but maybe.
Give me an insight check, just based off what you can see. You need about like an 18 or better to try to figure this out.
No, I got a 14.
Nope. It's
Okay.
too tough. They're primitive, but they also seem like they're not completely, like there's a bit of intelligence there.
Okay.
Yeah, but even if they're not afraid of fire, it can still hurt them.
Sure, absolutely.
Or I was thinking more on the not necessarily to start an attack round, but like more on the distracting side of things.
I will give you this. This is definitely appearing to be like their lair.
Okay.
There's probably a bunch of them.
The lair where they sleep or the lair where they kill?
Yep.
Like, is it their killing pit or is it their living area?
There's different pathways that go back in there that could have where they sleep, could have where they feast.
I'm having like descent flashbacks.
I'll go back down the staircase or whatever it is to the rest of the group, and I'll tell them what I see, and I explain things. So like, so do we want to keep going this way, or do we want to try to find another way out?
Okay, because she gives everyone a description of what she sees, everyone can make a history check to see if you know exactly what it is.
All right.
Did you find my body?
Nat 20 for 22.
Hell
Finally.
yeah!
Nice.
At
16.
least something above a 10.
That's good.
That'll be a 16 for a 24.
That's even.
Ooh, and I got an 18. We're doing well on this one.
Yeah, we know our history.
Okay.
Good, and
That'll
I
save
feel
us all.
confident that I described it really well.
So, pretty much the entire group will be able to kind of piece together the puzzles that these are definitely troglodytes. They definitely kind of throw out a foul stench that can do some things if you get too close to them. They do have dark vision. What was it, 24, I think it was, I heard? You know that they have chameleon skin. It makes them really stealthy. You know that sometimes their skin is harvested for spells or items. Typically they don't use weapons. They're very primitive as far as like they use their nasty teeth and their claws and their wits to do their hunting.
There's
How
no
good is their
aversion
sense
to
of
fire,
smell?
though.
They are, they're okay. Nothing highly perceptive about them as far as smell goes. One thing you do know is they're slightly on the verge of hoarders. They will kill prey, and they do bring back trinkets, trophies, baubles, etc.
Is this where we get our luggage?
I was gonna say, this is
Gonna
where
say
we get our
Probably
armor
where we get
back.
our loot.
This is
Good
where
ass.
the loot is.
They're the TSA
Do they
agents
do they
of the-
have an aversion to fire?
Nope.
Okay.
They like was stated, they know fire hurts, but they're not necessarily terrified from it or vulnerable to it or anything like that.
Copy.
You said
And
they're
nothing in
moderately
this area-
intelligent, right?
This is a wet area. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm just asking about their intelligence level. You go ahead.
They are, yeah, they're slightly intelligent. I
How
wouldn't
big is-
classify them as like NPC smarts, but
How big is this opening? Like, do we think it is wiser to try to have them file in single file to pick them off as opposed to us going to their big area?
you know that you've been walking down a pathway that roughly fluctuates between 15 to 10 feet wide.
Okay, so combat in here is probably not ideal. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's really not a choke point you've discovered.
Yeah, that was
You're
kind of
also
Yeah.
level 1.
3.
Level 3.
We're level 3.
Oh, we're level 3? I thought we
Yeah.
were starting at level 1 and then going to level 3. Well,
Yeah.
shit.
3.
I gotta fix my character sheet. My bad.
You've been rolling really well.
I
roll
paid
great
attention
for
really
level
great.
You're rolling amazing for level 1. Jeez.
Sorry, guys.
No worries.
Well, that makes me feel better about my 9 HP.
I will say
Oh
this.
man, that would have been.
I will
That
say
would've
that
been very bad for
Maeve, you are going to be able to back up Nim's kind of theory that this is definitely the pathway to follow if you want to continue exploring.
Did she see?
Well,
Okay, she didn't like see but there's an exit right there either. So we will still have more to do after we get through here. Okay.
Very likely.
I've
you-
never faced these things. What kind of combat capabilities do they have? Is this going to be something that's easy? Do they just run away when we start killing them? Like,
Rudimentary combat skills.
I would say, based
They
off
don't
everybody's
use weapons.
history,
Yeah.
you guys would all know that there's typically, if this is their lair, there's typically masses of them unless they're out hunting. They're not like if you were going to go through and you're just chopping down several of them at a time, they probably will consider retreat to conserve their life.
I mean,
So we
so
come in strong and hit them hard.
well,
That's what we're
we
thinking.
could
Take down
try
as
to
many
get
of them as
some
once
of
as
us.
you can.
We could try to get the injured and the child out sneakily, right? While the rest of us prepare to fight, and then just try to exit as quickly as we are able to extricate ourselves from combat.
Well, I think since Maeve is the quietest, sneakiest of us, maybe she can lead the Cora and Stein quietly while we are
And
distracting
Cord,
others.
are you feeling up to fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yes.
Okay.
All right. Then.
Stein, could you look after
Um,
Cora if you got her out of the cave?
I could do that.
I heard somebody mention a choke point earlier.
We were
I could use
we don't
my
have one.
mold earth
Oh.
to make one.
Well, I think the issue is we're in a choke point at the moment. You'd have to mold
Yeah.
Earth out for where we are currently to make this space
Well,
bigger.
Wait, what does your
If
mold
I know
earth
anything
do?
about,
What
if
does
I know
it do?
anything about hordes,
It molds the earth.
No,
it
but I
molds the
mean
earth
like
in a 5-foot square, basically.
in a 5-foot square. What
Within 30 feet and a 5-foot square.
can you
So-
mold
And
the
I can-
earth down?
Like
Make a
cause
pit.
cave.
Make a pit while they are gathered
It
and
would-
coming for us en masse. Drop and get as many of them out of the way as possible. And then you can
it would
mold
take
earth
a
right
little
over the
bit-
top of it.
It would take a little bit of prep time. It is, 6 seconds of casting.
Okay, well, I think we can manage to hold them off for 6 seconds.
Well,
But that's only 5 feet. So he would
5
have
feet,
to,
and so-
right now, we would have to stop for a few
You said
minutes
it's a
and let
5-foot
him.
Square,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Well, it's a 10-foot thing, and if we, dug a pit out and then got them to run at us, it could possibly work if we, filled the pit with fire or something.
Or illusion that it looks like there's a top to the pit when there's not. They
And
could
then
think they're-
put fire at the bottom.
Yeah, or punji sticks. Make a punji red.
Brilliant, is what Cord will say.
All right. Well, is that sound like a plan that everybody is enjoying? Or should we come up with something else?
I mean,
can
if we can...
prepare to take on whatever does not fall into the pit.
Yeah, I was going to say, how are we getting over the 5-foot pit?
Well, we'll fill it with bodies, obviously.
Whether you just mowed the earth back over top
Back
of it.
over it? Okay.
Back
All right.
over it.
Yeah, sure. That works too.
Great. I feel like Lark is just going to be like, I'm going to distract the child so she doesn't watch
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
massacre.
be like, maybe
of
you
these."
want to like start ushering the child out of
So
the
let's
cave.
go this way.
I feel like Stein
All
will
right.
probably take Cora back about 15, 20 feet within
That's a good
visual, but
idea.
far enough back. I'll take care of the last. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I would pass
She doesn't
Stein
need to
2 of
see.
the daggers, so he's got 2.
He'll give you a subtle wink and a nod, thanking you.
Ignatius, you have your crystal and your stick, basically, right? Your walking stick.
And my book.
Okay, can you hand me your crystal and your staff?
Ignatius looks not happy to do that.
You'll get them right back.
Are
I'm
you
gonna
going to
fix
fix
it.
it for him? I was
Yes.
Lead with that. Lead with, I would like to fix this so it'll
Alright.
work better
I
for
can-
you.
I could fix this a little bit if you like.
There you go. That's it.
I would be amenable to that. And he will
Okay.
hand over the staff and the crystal, which is like loose on the top of it. It's not very well done. He's
So
not a
basically
crafter.
what she does is she takes, she carves a little bit out of the bit of the stick with the dagger, fits the crystal, and then takes another one of the leather thongs from the coin purse and kind of wraps it around and fixes it so that it's not a perfect hold, but it's not going to fall out, right?
Awesome.
You can
Yeah.
run with it and it's not going to flop. And then I just hand
May-
it back.
Maeve,
And
your
then
ears
Oh.
are perking up.
Thank you.
What was that?
Maeve, your ears are perking up as you're beginning to hear activity. Like they may be starting to put together a scout or a recon party after what just happened.
Oh dear.
All right. I start casting boulder.
I'll relay
in
that
the
to
cave.
the group. Be like, hey guys, whatever we're doing, we may want to do it quickly.
So how
Yeah,
big of a
boulder
hole are
forward.
we making and how deep are you making it?
I imagine we're just going for a 10 by 10.
Okay.
10 by 10 by 10, which is going to cost me 4 rounds. Oh, wait,
Okay.
no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rounds.
And Mold Earth is a cantrip, refresh my brain, correct?
Mold Earth is a cantrip. I can mold Earth pretty much endlessly,
Yep.
but I cannot do the shapes or colors or make things difficult terrain more than
Right.
2 instances.
Okay. Just
Would
to
it be
clear.
of assistance if I caused a
No,
distraction?
100%. Do we? Well, that depends. Do we have 8? Does anything happen within 8 rounds? It's almost a minute.
I'm gonna say that Maeve, your senses, because you're kind of keened in on this now, you know that they're getting closer, but you would be able to complete the Mold Earth within that time frame before they got there. So I think at this point it's a good time for
During
Sigil.
his...
Do
So,
no
can
illusion.
I-
We need illusion.
Can I cast Shatter while we're waiting for him to do his...
Why
Earth.
shatter?
So Shatter is, there's a sudden loud, like painfully intense noise that erupts, and every creature in a 10-foot radius has to make a Constitution saving throw. And they take 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Sure, but they're not here yet.
That
Well,
would
no,
definitely
I-
alert them to our presence.
Yes.
That would
well,
definitely.
I can
Yes.
cast it up within 60 feet. I can cast it 60 feet, so I can make it
Oh,
ahead of
yeah.
us because it's just the sound. It's not, they don't actually have to see me or anything.
What is the area of that spell?
I was...
60 feet, 10-foot radius sphere. Yeah.
You think you could probably collapse a wall with that?
Well, let's not collapse our exit.
If she can't, I can, and I hold up a fireball.
Oh boy.
What? Wait. What?
Maybe we don't collapse our way out.
Yeah, let's
No,
not
this,
do...
this
Let's not
was
collapse
mostly just
anything
to
yet.
disorient them. Mostly the idea was like to get them very disoriented and a little bit damaged so that it's easier to kind of get them into the pit.
Ah, I see.
Okay.
Wait,
What?
do you have fireball?
I think at this
I have
point,
firebolt. but like I was just more of like a for
Okay.
visual purposes. Be like, look what I got.
I was like,
It's
that's a
okay.
wizard
Ignatius
thing.
was just gonna be Ignatius was gonna be just really jealous. That's all.
Firebolt. No, I'm not that cool yet.
We don't have those 3rd level spells yet.
I think
Not
at
yet,
this
no.
point,
I was like, damn, that's cool.
we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break.
Mhm.
And then when we come back, we'll see how this all plays out. So stay tuned.
What could possibly go wrong, guys?
Welcome back. Completing your Mold Earth Death Pit. Maeve, quickly, you're giving the signal, kind of the hurried signal as things are coming. What is everybody going to do as this scout party or this hunting party is definitely coming in your direction?
I would like to
Can I
cast
use-
Shield of Faith on the two squishies in the back.
Okay. That's fair.
That is my
So-
one question. So we have stairs that go up.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's like a flat area where they are all congregating.
Correct.
Okay, where my dead fake body is. And
Correct.
then up there is another passage that they would have. Basically, someone has to kind of just skirt around and go down that way for safety. Correct? That's where the passage is kind of off to the left.
Possibly. That you need to go to is what you're saying? Your exit point?
Would-
Where we were trying to like let the other people go to be squishy.
I just backed them
They're
up.
behind us.
I backed them up.
Okay, you backed me.
Yeah.
And
Because
so
you're getting
is our pit.
you're getting
Right.
the impression that going forward would not be a good idea currently.
Okay.
So they backed
perfect.
up. Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
And they
So
now
we
have
got
a
the
+2 to AC.
stairs. Fuck yeah. We have these stairs, and so at the bottom of the stairs, that's kind of where our pit is, right?
Sure. Do you want it to be there? Absolutely.
Oh, I figured we.
I
would
mean, if
go
there's
up
a, if there's a,
Yeah, that's what I thought was happening.
if there's, okay, yeah, wherever you guys want Ignatius to build. the
I
pit,
would say
I'll
that
build
putting the pit near the bottom of the stairs is the better option because if you were to go up,
That's kind
you
of
would
what I
probably
thought.
be tangling with them. So based off
Yeah.
kind of everything that we are dealing with, that is probably the prime position to put
Yeah,
them
they
in.
will come running down toward
wanna
us
draw them
and go
toward
into
us.
the pit.
And then did somebody say they had an illusion that they could drop over the pit mouth?
Oh, Cord? Cord, do you do illusions?
Or do you do illusions?
My boy.
I do.
I do illusions.
I can do
I
a
do
minor
fancy
illusion.
ones.
Well, could you cover the pit, make it look like it's not a pit?
I begin to hum to myself, and I swish the rapier in a certain way, and then I kind of flick the rapier, and as I do, a bit of energy comes off the tip and covers the hole with the illusion.
That was very well done.
Well, thank you.
Interesting
Show off.
casting style.
I think so.
Using your blade as your implement. Very nice.
Yes, it's very nice, very interesting. I like it.
So then, when they are running down the stairs toward the pit that they don't realize is a pit, maybe halfway down is when I'll discombobulate them with the sound.
Sure.
Okay.
At that point,
And 10-foot wide hallway. Just one more check on that. 10-foot wide hallway
you got enough space.
around the stairs.
Yep.
Just spatially
Yeah,
for,
no,
for
you're-
spells.
you're
That's
good.
what I just want.
Um,
Perfect.
Maeve, you're gonna to give a hand signal. You back up towards where the group is. That'll signal to Nim. Nim, you go ahead and cast your shatter as you're beginning to see kind of roves. You're 4, 5, 6 of them come rushing down over these steps, charging down this tunnel.
So I'm going to choose. So it's a 10-foot radius sphere. So I'm going to kind of
Mhm.
choose like the center point of the mass that I see.
Okay, that's fair.
So they all have to make a Constitution saving throw.
The target number is what?
Oh, that's a good question.
Your save.
Oh, my
Spell
spell
save.
save is 15, and then spell save is 15 DC.
Okay, and they take half damage if they succeed.
If they fail, they take half damage. If they succeed, wait, pardon me. Yes, if they succeed, they take half damage. Correct.
They definitely will succeed, so they will take half damage on this.
Okay, so roll 3d8 and have
Mhm.
that per creature.
I wanted to set up an action if I still could.
What do you want your
Just for
action?
when they break the illusion, the first 3 or 4, however many look like they're going to fall into the pit. Probably like 3 or 4. I'll set that number so to be specific. I'm just going to cast Burning Hands into the pit.
That's fair.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not going to use a spell slot. I'll use my racial.
Okay. What was the damage on the shatter?
You're supposed to roll it, Trace.
Oh, I am so sorry. I'm an idiot. I apologize. I'm like,
Yes, he
I
doesn't
don't
roll it,
know.
you roll
Why
it.
didn't you roll it?
Nope, that's you. You roll it.
Roll one. Okay. We are going to. Where's the dice? 3d8. And then so 7.
Okay. So they will take 3.
No, it's 14
You already-
total. So
Okay, you halved it. Okay, perfect. So they would take 7. You are going to notice that all of them begin to plummet through the illusion as they lock eyes with you, and it becomes a very toppling situation. If you want to go ahead and cast your Burning Hands.
13 dex save for them. I don't know if they're at disadvantage
They
or not,
are.
but I got 8. Oh, yes.
They will
I
fail.
got 8. Oh, yes. I got an 8, though,
Okay.
sadly. 6 and 2 1s.
So they take falling damage on top of the shatter,
Yeah.
and then you
Cool.
ignite the pit with the flame. It is a gruesome smell as well as sound, but you're pretty sure you have unalived them.
Yeah. Igneous is just palm out, looking down in the pit, a little disdainfully. Almost routinely.
Okay.
And as he just...
You seem to
The
have
only thing you
experience with
currently
this.
hear is the sound of distant running water. Maybe an occasional click or a chatter, but it doesn't appear to be anything like you heard before.
How many did we just take care of?
Because you were the closest, you're pretty sure you got about 6 of them.
Looks like we did well. 6 gone. Probably more up top.
question: how much do these things weigh roughly?
Oh, a couple 100 pounds, give or take.
Can I do something really morbid and terrible, but also useful?
Okay.
Yes.
Do it.
Explain.
Do it!
I want
Go
to take.
for it.
I
Do
want
it.
to safely take as much time as I can to skin him,
Okay.
because he said the skin is useful.
Yep.
We would
And
know that.
Ignatius would have passed that.
They're
Yeah,
reptilian.
Ignatius
You
would
can
have
make
passed that on.
armor. You can make shoes. Oh yeah,
Well,
No.
they
They're
got color
slightly
changing skin.
singed.
I
that
was
too.
gonna say,
They've got
they
color
have been
changing
Doesn't matter.
skin.
I do leather work. I have leatherworking skills. I can fix it. Fix it.
Okay. What I'll have you do is make a survival check to see how much valuable material you can harvest.
Okay.
I am in the corner trying to teach like patty cake to Cora so she is not looking at whatever is going on over there.
Meanwhile, all the
Also,
adults are
patty
committing war
caking.
crimes.
Yeah, literally.
Also, for
At the
flavor,
pit.
I'm going to assume that Ignatius will probably use some old earth to kind of bring it up to you,
Oh, yeah.
or put you safely down, just
Yeah.
so the audience knows.
We'll put the kind of build it up so that the bodies kind of come up from the bottom, and
Okay.
that it's a level surface to walk on. Again,
So I
and
rolled
not
normal,
hazardous.
but I should have rolled. I realized I should have rolled with advantage, because being that they're slightly charred and burned, it'll come off easier, which is disgusting but true.
What'd you have with your normal roll?
13.
13 is good enough. You'll be able to harvest
Okay.
enough. There's a lot of damaged material, but you will harvest enough.
Enough is the
Um,
same as reasons. You'll
yeah.
get enough.
Now you're learning. Now you're getting it.
Spicy.
Now, while
Spicy was not concerned with leather working when he cast.
while
the
this is
spells.
taking place, this is going to take some time. What does everybody else wish to do?
I'm distracting child.
Okay.
I am standing guard over Lark and said child.
Okay.
I look at Oh my gosh, Atlas, I totally forgot your character's name.
Maeve.
Maeve.
Maeve. I look at Maeve and I go, well, should we scout ahead?
You want to do it sneaky or not sneaky?
Well, I was thinking you could go first and then I could just walk up.
That works for me.
Maybe you
Excellent.
should rest your weary bones, old chap. I'll accompany Maeve, is what Cord will say.
You're welcome to come, but that was invigorating.
All I know is that if either of you get me killed, I'll come back to haunt you.
Does nobody want to
That's
help
fair.
with skinning?
I'll pass.
Anybody?
You look
It's a
like you're
patty
having a
cake,
grand
patty
time.
cake, bakers, man. She just gets slightly louder.
It's fine. I can do it. I didn't. Like, my whole community mores are like, this used to be a group activity at home. Like, maybe this isn't normal Sunday stuff.
We would sit,
I'm
we
like,
would
never
gab
mind,
about our
I've
day
got
while
it.
we were just skinning things alive. It's no big deal.
Just another
That's
day
what we
on the
do every
farm.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we scouting ahead?
Yes.
Yep. We're
Uh,
scouting ahead. Sounds like the three of us.
should I still try to be sneaky about it, or am I just good to go?
What do you want to do?
We
Tell
did
me.
hear clicks still. We did hear clicks.
Yeah, I'll be
Just remind
sneaky just until we are absolutely sure everything's dead. Also, my camera's like wiggling. All right, here, hold on.
you. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah.
All right, it's
That's
perched precariously
yeah,
to get
get it.
this angle here. All right, so
There he goes. He's dancing.
Sale. It's an 18 on the die plus 7 for a 25.
Amazing.
Ah,
Ignatius, are
better
you
that is
coming?
sneaky, sir.
Are you coming behind? Like,
Like 30 feet.
That's-
I'm gonna let her get up, probably crest the stairs, the top of them, and then I will start walking up. But I'm not being quiet. Like, Ignatius is not going to make any feeble attempts at stealth. And so if
Your
if,
joints
if
alone
Cord
will
wants to
notify
go
everybody.
with if Cord wants to go with Maeve and be stealthy, Ignatius would explain that he's not going to try to be stealthy. He's just going to let you guys go and then be a distraction, hopefully.
okay.
Maeve's
So
gonna
everybody-
slink into the shadow and just kind of like creepily stalk into the shadow, almost completely invisible.
So if everybody wants to take a look at roll 20, that's currently kind of the positioning I kind of got. Maybe you're at the very top of the steps. Cord has struggled a
Is
little
it
bit.
dark for everyone else or just me?
Zoom
No.
out.
So Cord he's quiet, but he's struggling a little bit because he doesn't have dark vision.
Can I
He'll
give him
get
a
to the top of
dancing
the
light?
steps.
Well, that might defeat the purpose of
Oh,
Sneaky,
right,
yes.
yourself. Sorry. I was going to be like, I can give you light.
What do you see, Maeve?
Oh, I do have dark vision.
So, okay, I'm gonna head. I get 30 feet. Probably. Well, am I supposed to see this thingy over here?
You do. It hasn't
Okay.
seen you yet.
All right. Well, are we trying to get it? Do we want to try to get around? I don't know who's coming with me. I'm guessing Cord. But do we want to try to get around him or try to, like, go?
Ignatius
the
is going
same-
to come up after you.
Yeah.
So if you want to use him as a distraction, please go ahead.
Well, that too. But do we want to take on another one, or do we want to try to like sneak around and get out of here, or do we want to just nuke it and make sure that there's nothing left here, and give our friend some more leather for her collection?
I'm for leather working.
I feel as if
Just
the best
so we know,
option-
by the way, like, I'm keeping a group purse of all the stuff that I've, like, stolen or skinned.
Made out of
So-
troglodyte skin.
Well, so because we found 10 gold pieces and 20 silver pieces, so we can divide that up in town whenever we get it, and then, or we can keep it as a communal purse for expenses. And then under skins, I just wrote enough because I figure we can keep some of the better ones for ourselves and sell the other ones because even if they're slightly damaged, they'll still be very valuable.
Cord, what were you saying?
I think
Okay.
that we should attempt to sneak around them.
I'll move right there.
Excellent.
Cord, you'd like me to wait then before I walk up? Because I don't think I have being sneaky in me. Not in these old knees.
It might be wise.
All right, I'll wait a moment
Okay.
for you.
So Maeve, you put yourself into position, and now you probably are beginning to notice that there's more than just the one.
Oh, good. Don't die on camera.
You
Yeah.
can definitely
It costs extra if you do that.
hear and see something coming from this direction, and you definitely hear something from this direction down below you, like subtle clicks in a walking pattern.
And about how many can I tell?
2, maybe 3 altogether.
This guy's what? Like, oh no, he moved. Never mind. Could I maybe? Well, I don't know if I'm. Could I get close enough and use sneak attack on this guy right over here?
I think if your stealth is good enough.
Well, I stealthed originally for a 25. I can roll again if I need to.
I think if you're going to try to sneak attack, you're definitely going to need to try to execute a better stealth. Or another stealth roll.
Execute a better stealth? Better stealth than
No,
25?
another stealth roll.
I was gonna say what? Never mind. That's almost as high as I could go.
DC 40.
See what I got here.
Oh god.
Okay, that's a 17 on the die.
Okay.
Plus 7's a 24.
You can definitely creep up beside the creature.
Yes.
It will shift. By the time you get in that position, it does move to that point. It kind of like exchanges, like you slide against the stone wall. It just moves past you, and you're like kind of holding your breath, hoping that nothing happens.
Okay. And then I would like to sneak attack with my dagger.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes. I don't know how to roll that on roll. Maybe I do? Oh, maybe not. Never mind. All right. Oh, no, come back. Oh, that's okay, so that's a 14 plus 5, so 19 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Yes.
19.
No, 19. All right, so I got a 1d4 plus 3 is a 2, plus 3 is 5, and then I get an extra 2d6 because of the sneak attack. So that's a 4 and a 3, so 7. So a total of 12.
Excellent. I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw as you are making a sneak attack, because the foul stench emanating from this troglodyte is really wreaking havoc.
That's a 13 plus 1, 14.
Excellent. You are
Wait,
able to shake
Is my
off the
Constitution- Yeah, it's a
effects.
plus 1.
You feel as if you would have not been strong enough on the Constitution that you showed. It may have poisoned you.
I will lean or surge forward with my dagger, finding a good sweet spot in his wherever I can hit, and at the same time.
Excellent. With a swift, smooth movement, you will take down the creature. It is large, but you will twist it down softly to the ground. We'll say you kind of twist it towards this wall,
Just
easing it down to keep it as quiet as possible.
Quiet.
I just barely see the creature go down from like around the corner, just barely.
I stand up, and you can kind of tell. Like I kind of give a thumbs up to the.
Okay. Cord now is going to take off in kind of a swift, half-crouched motion. He's got his rapier out front, his arms. He's kind of doing that like prototypical sneaky posture as he's creeping along the way, blind as a bat, can't see in the dark.
Oof.
So he's rolling with disadvantage. He's using his senses the best he can. Okay, Maeve, what do you want to do?
Oh, I didn't realize it was still up to me. Okay.
No combat triggered yet. Still free movement.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay. Where'd the other ones go?
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know where to go. Okay, I will tumble and roll up on this wall to try to assist or try to help Cord and to not get him, killed or whatever.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So you definitely position yourself there. You can see that the troglodyte is beginning to come out
I see that one, yeah.
here.
I can't see around the other wall, though.
Cord seems to react, doesn't quite see it, but then he'll kind of like posture himself and pose tight against the wall, and he's kind of freezing because he's not exactly sure what to do. He can hear something, but he can't see it.
Ignatius, having the dark vision and being just kind of beyond the lip of the stair, will crack his light, which at this point will not illuminate. Let me get the measure tool out just to make sure I'm not lying. Yeah, will not illuminate either of my allies, but will illuminate me. And so as he kind of comes up, I walk to the top of the stairs, and I can even move like 5 more feet, and I won't be illuminating Cord or Maeve because
the light basically draws the attention towards the troglodyte, who is definitely going to begin to move towards you. That's your plan, right? Yep. That's
100% the plan.
I'm going to say that it begins to swiftly move about 15 feet, and because of the fast movement, Maeve, you can take an action if you'd like to.
Ask if I could get another sneak attack because he just became in range.
Correct.
Sweet.
Hell yes.
Just a quick step forward, and then gonna launch again with my sneaky snow.
Oh, look at Cord.
Oh, that face.
Getting around.
That would be the first nat 1 of the show.
Let's go!
Oh no.
Okay, so you go.
I say I'm glad it's not me.
To quickly take that roguish quick step, thinking to yourself, I've got this. He is helpless. That is when you are going to kind of, on the next step, you kind of catch kind of a divot in the ground. You twist your ankle. Can you roll me a d4, please?
Yeah. I gotta find
take
it. Where did
7
it
years to
go?
heal.
There it is. 2.
Oof.
You take 2 points of damage. You wrench your ankle, start to yelp, but catch yourself, drawing the attention to you. As you begin to thrust, the creature grabs a hold of your wrist. But then as it has got a hold of your wrist with its left hand, it begins to raise its massive clawed right hand. That is when there's going to be a very thin blade that comes from the back out the front, as Cord will run it through.
Yeah.
Hell yes!
Oh yeah.
Get it, Cord.
We got freaking layers of deception.
You got guarded.
This creature, on the other hand, does not hit the floor quietly. It's like a sack of potatoes. Let's pause the action there. Let's go back to the person doing the flaying, as you've received all of your bits and bobbles you're going to get. Cora's going to be like, what's going on over there? Why? What's
Yeah,
happening?
I was gonna. Oh, Ignatius lit his crystal, and now he's gone. Okay. You two maybe not right here. Maybe a little closer to the bottom of the stairs, so that we could, within shouting distance. We should go see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm going to go and investigate.
Yeah.
The 2 of you stay safe. Stay here. You'll be safe as long as you stay here.
Okay. Stein will give a subtle nod
I'm
of
here
assurance.
too.
No, I think we're all
Just
going. You're
bloody
coming.
with a knife, like
Yes, you're coming with us.
what?
There's something going on up there.
You got some schmutz right there.
Oh,
You're not
Yeah.
here.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I mean, do you want to come with us? I mean, you're welcome
she
to come
sends
with
like
us.
the cantrip down. Like, you've got a little something on your. Do I really? Oh, I'm so sorry. I assume I was just going to keep skinning until we were done. But if they need me to go up, I'm fine going up. You're like, take your time, lady. Skin away.
Just-
Whatever you want to do.
If you stay here, you're also in charge of that.
Profit. Yeah, I mean, yell if you
That's
need
true.
me. I can come up the stairs pretty quick.
All right. Well,
Very well.
I'll be right behind you, Satoru.
All right, Lark.
Okay. So Toru, you get to the top of the steps and you're beginning to see Ignatius. He has his kind of light angled in such a way you'll probably just catch and hear the body hit the floor. Pardon the pun.
Oh.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Okay, taking out the
No,
blade,
no combat yet?
readying it just in case.
Okay.
All right. Looks back at Lark. Warning. 2 dead.
Okay. Just got the mace.
And then yeah,
You
I'm
covering
going
the child's
to.
eyes still?
No,
What?
the child is
Why do you
now behind somewhere else. The I think the kid's like here.
Stein
somewhere.
and Cora should be near the bottom of the steps, if I
Okay.
understood that correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, I told them to be within shouting distance, but out of the way.
Mhm.
I just assumed
There
that
you
that's where I was because that's where the pit was, which is where the bodies were. So I just
yeah,
assumed
they'd
that that's
probably,
where I
like-
was
Yep.
skinning things. So the child is right by me, despite your best
Yeah.
attempts to shield it from my grisly work.
Yeah,
Possibly.
that's fair. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna attempt to stealth near where Maeve and Cord are, and
Yeah,
kind
let's
of
do it.
get a idea of what the heck is happening. 11.
You run quickly.
Okay.
There's definitely enough noise to alert Maeve and Cord. Doesn't seem like anyone else has been alerted. You sprint over there and get to them.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of. I know I can't. I'm not a stealthy person, so I will kind of join Ignatius on a team distraction, and just be
Anti-stealth
nice and
squad.
loud and be like, "Oh, there you are."
Yeah, we're dealing with some troglodytes.
Oh, okay.
So over in this area over here is where the sound of running water is loudest. You're pretty sure it's a waterfall. You do hear some type of faint clicking and noise coming from down below, Maeve. And this troglodyte that was kind of walking a bit of a guard path seems to have disappeared further south somewhere.
All right. So what is our situation?
It smells
Clearly.
atrocious in here, and I don't like it, is what Cord says.
That's fair.
Should we head towards the running water?
I would like to wash my nimble hands in this running water.
Yeah, you gotta see Nim. She is caked. She needs a bath or a shower.
Yeah,
I think waterfall would be good for her too.
I'm not feeling
We
great
should
either.
probably kill the rest of the mobs before we take a bath, don't you think?
Yes, there's the potential for more spilling of blood. So
We could always kill whoever's there on
We
our
don't
way,
wanna
but
take
let's go
2
find out.
baths.
May was just gonna puke them to death.
I'm still technically poisoned. I'm not doing
Oh,
great.
are you poisoned?
Yeah.
Come
I thought
here.
you weren't poisoned.
No, you didn't get poisoned.
Oh, I thought you
You-
said I did.
No.
But you
You
did.
were
Because
Yeah, I
I.
thought-
you were close to getting poisoned.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
You beat
okay,
the number. by,
Then
like,
never
one.
mind.
sorry. Cool.
You're fine. Just sick.
Then I'm just being dramatic for no reason.
Okay.
That's normal for me. It's fine. All right, cool. Well, then in that
But
case.
you don't look sick.
It's all in your head.
Okay. So yeah, we can go. Everyone wants to go down towards the waterfall sound. So let's go to that. Which way was it again? Over there?
It's over
Right
here.
there? Okay. Let's go down that way then.
Alright.
Very good.
At this point, I think I've probably
I was gonna-
skinned enough things
say, hey, how
I've
about we
seen-
all kind of
I'm guessing this is where it is.
You
It's
would
coming
assume
from that
so,
way.
yes.
All right. It just looks like water-ish, but it also looks
Mhm.
like a giant pile of dookie.
You're
Um.
not wrong. It's refuge.
Yay.
So you
Okay.
enter into or get to the opening of this chamber. You definitely can hear further back into that chamber. There is the water. You begin to see, and you can probably hear where it's coming from. And then you do spot the large mound of trash, refuse, waste, and stuff that's just kind of tossed there. You're also beginning to notice that there are two pathways left and right in that chamber. They climb up. You're noticing kind of like up on the top, perched are these looks like large nests, question mark, and you think that one of them may be inhabited.
Why are there always diverging pathways in these things?
Oh, because it's
Just
a
to
cave
keep
system.
you guessing.
Yeah.
What's the situation ahead?
I see nests. It looks like there might be something in one of them.
Do the nests look flammable?
I mean, they're nests,
Try
so
not to burn
I
everything.
probably.
That's
I'm a
not
fire
flammable.
genasi. It comes with the territory.
That's not
And I-
flammable by their very nature, are they not?
And I'm an infernal
You know,
tiefling,
you
so
could have a nest of like something not flammable, I guess. I don't really know.
So these nests potentially could be flammable. There's a lot of like mud and other components that are damp. That form.
Yeah, it's like a nest with like clay and stuff.
These
in
are
it to, like,
moist
form it.
nests.
Okay.
These nests are moist.
Correct.
Moist, and
nest.
cloacal.
Copy.
Moist cloacal.
cloacal.
Why are we going with cloacal?
Wow.
It's not a word I wanted to hear today, but here we are.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Cloacal.
And the game is over. We end on
Everyone
cloacal.
dies.
All right, guys, go home.
Okay. All right. Can I? Do y'all want me to scout forward again and then see, like, with stealth and see what we're dealing with, or do we want to just go for it?
You know, it doesn't sound like there's that many. We could probably brute force the situation.
You want to blow something up, don't you?
I mean, with enough
No,
fire,
I
everything
want
burns
to
at some
exercise
point.
power.
By blowing something
Does it
up.
not? It's not
I'm just
stupid
saying,
if it
might be
works.
the quickest way. she's got a great point. It's not stupid if it works, and these things would happily kill us in our sleep.
Oh, not
not
calling
wrong.
them stupid, just getting the lay of the land as far as what you're
I'm
what
calling
you're
them
after
stupid.
here. No,
I
Oh
think-
yeah, no, okay, no, we're gonna blow something up if
I
if
think we
that's
should
what we're
just
boiling it
count
down
what we've
to.
done as a win, and we should slip past these.
We could do
Yeah,
that.
we still got the kid and
What's staying
Yes,
the other way?
we-
Is that
we
stairs?
do want to be aware of the child and the injured down there
Yes.
that are still currently without our supervision.
yes, I think maybe
take
trying
a-
to sneak past and just make our way through is probably
Um,
best.
Hey, Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
I around this corner.
Sure do.
Do I see anything?
You.
I wasn't sure. It was like the very cornerest of the
You
token.
do think that you spot something, but it could just be shadow play. You're not sure, but it definitely catches your attention and gives you a sense of urgency.
Hey.
Hmm.
I look at Cord. I think Cord because I can see him.
I can't see you, is what he says.
Oh,
Right.
Nim. Nim. tell them it looks like there's another one down this passageway here.
I'm
Another
gonna
what?
Some fire
Another of the
made
troglodytes?
Yeah, more troglodytes. I'm just telling you before I blow something up.
Oh no.
That's fun.
Well, I haven't blown it up yet.
That's such a mom. Oh no. Like when the kid's like,
So-
I made you breakfast. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Did it just move?
Move? Yes, it just
Did
moved.
It, did,
I also
moved.
took a step just to kind of see if I could peer around the other way, and
it moved.
I will
It moved
step
northeast.
just
or
back a
northwest.
little and say to the group, bad news, there's more nests that way too.
Yeah.
Maeve, not only do you see the nests,
Something.
but as you step back and let them know, you're pretty sure that whatever was spotted moved north towards the nest. You're pretty sure that other troglodyte is heading in a direction.
I will urgently say, wherever the kid is, anybody who doesn't want to get into this, make sure you back up a little bit. There's at least one down here. There may be more.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Okay, you guys head back towards
How do you
the stairs.
react?
Just wait over by the stairs.
Lark.
Yeah, heading towards.
I say
Okay.
Lark.
Mhm.
I say Lark 3 times
Oh, shit!
as I point at the troglodyte coming, and you already see my other hand manipulating the weave.
Okay,
I just
You've got a
remembered I lost
decision to
my
make.
bow in the shipwreck. Fuck! Okay,
you've
sorry.
got a decision to make,
You mean this guy?
Ignatius.
Yeah, I do.
Do you,
I just got an action essentially.
yep.
Oops, sorry.
Cool. I love it. I'm just, why not? Really, why not? I guess I'm gonna try to maintain stealth here, but I don't know if it's gonna work or not.
Okay.
Probably not.
With your light still up?
Actually, just a second. Yeah, my light is still up, which is produce flame is up. So, oh no, it is verbal for any spell that I'm going to cast.
Mhm.
So yeah, no, there is no stealth involved here. Sorry, guys. I thought I might have a spell without a verbal component, but no. I'm going to cast, since I've already got produce flames up, I'm just going to throw the produce flame at him.
Okay, let's do it.
Just
Oh shit!
and yep, and I like, as I said, like Lark, over here, and I throw the flame, which it is I should roll to hit first. 13 to hit.
It does.
And 7 damage if applicable.
Oh, it hurts it. Doesn't kill it. It definitely hurts it.
Shit.
The moment I see you do that, I'm going to reach out and speak a word in Celestial, and I'm going to use Umbral Tendril. This tendril made of smoke and shadow ejects from my hand, and to try to pierce that guy there that Ignatius just hit. So I'm gonna roll to see if I hit it.
Oh, and my produce flame light is now gone.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Cord,
18 to hit.
Good luck.
What was the total there?
18.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Okay, I need 2d8.
I thought it was 13 hit. I thought I was whiffing.
2, 7, and that's gonna be 11 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, describe how this tendril takes this troglodyte out.
So it will go forward very quickly and strike it in the clavicle. and will pierce through it, and the necrosis begins to spread all across the wound. And for anyone who is able to see in the dark, if you look at Satoru, his eyes have gone jet black as he is reaching forward and kind of controlling this, and then pulling out, and gore and viscera begin kind of trailing down the troglodyte as it falls down and then forward.
For those of us who speak Celestial, did you say anything important, or was it just like that's the casting word?
It was just a casting word. It probably would have been something of the way of pierce him or something.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Amazing. It does let out a bit of a squelch, if you will, or a little noise. But it is not heard. There is no activity.
Wow.
And the tendril disappears, like just fades into smoke. Doesn't even come back to Satoru.
Oh, that's so sick. After, he falls to the ground, Ignatius is just still as stone, listening.
Okay.
See if there's any kind of, movement in the back of the cave, or more movement.
Perception. What is everybody else doing as he's making a perception check to listen?
I too will make a perception check.
Okay.
But I will blink, and then the black in my eyes is gone.
Have I seen you cast anything like that before, or have I only seen
No,
you do
you
most
have
stuff?
not.
Okay, that's what I thought. I think Lark is just going to be like, what was that? Like, quietly freaking out.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. That'll be a 14.
18 for Satoru.
Both of you kind of push your senses towards your hearing. Definitely is quiet towards that direction of that end of the cave.
Cool. That's great. Great to hear.
I rolled an 18 for perception for what it's worth.
Okay.
For now.
Okay,
for
so are we ushering towards the waterfall?
Probably a good idea to do so, yes.
Maybe we should. Is the waterfall where the air is moving from?
No. It's a great question. The air is actually moving south. It's coming from the south.
Down.
Mm-hmm.
The air is coming from this way. Maybe we would do best to move towards that. Plus, it looks rather poopy over there.
It does.
I would agree.
All right.
So the party continues to move south.
Yeah, I will catch up with Lark. Lark, are you all right?
Are you all right?
I am not hurt, if that's what you were referring to.
I've never. We can talk later. It's okay.
Oh, okay then. I guess Satoru has no idea that she saw that.
So what I'm going to have everyone do is I'm going to have everybody make a group stealth check, because at this point you're going to try to collect Stein and Cora. You feel like it's probably better to move as quietly as possible past any remnants.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. Before I roll this check, just preemptively.
I got a 19.
It's good.
Nice.
I get a 13.
It's a 22.
Nice. Excellent.
Nice.
23 for me.
As Ignatius
Oh, gosh.
starts to walk,
Uh-oh.
his staff that he scavenged breaks,
Oh.
and he trips and falls on his face, uttering a loud string of primordial
Goddamn
obscenities.
narrator.
Yep, 100%. And he just rounds the corner. I rolled a 3.
Hey, it wasn't in that one.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's something.
It was close. It was really close.
So it sounds like the party at this point has more successes than failures. based off the numbers you guys have told me, which means you will quickly and quietly move past this point into more tunnels that continue to stretch. You will
Nobody hears
traverse
Ignatius
these
cussing.
tunnels as there's really, you're following kind of more the airflow now, and there's not many other directions to go. The airflow is getting stronger, and now that stench has kind of faded past you in the background. You walk for near another 30 minutes until now your tunnel or your cave or your passageway, let me correct myself, that you're traveling through opens up, just suddenly opens up, and there's a massive land bridge that crosses a vast void of endless darkness below you. You can see on the other side of this land bridge, maybe 30, 40 feet, a plateau that kind of sits in the center of this ominous cavern. And then on the other side of that plateau is what looks like a well-constructed stone bridge, very similar in construction to the tunnel that led you into this point of your adventure. And I'd say for probably Nim, you can see, because you have the stronger dark vision, you can see several things. You can see beyond that constructed bridge, there appears to be the entrance to what was once a city. This looks like it was some sort of fortified kind of like protective point. But one thing that you're also noticing is that on that plateau, there's all kinds of like loose rock and different variations, like rough terrain, that kind of stand out to you.
Is it elevated at all, or is it just more like on the ground? I'm noticing different types of stones and striation
it's
and whatnot.
not elevated. It just looks like, a really gravelly, rocky area.
Okay.
Different variations of rock, but it's tough to see clearly because of it's very low to the ground.
Yeah.
What is the level of dark vision required to see this?
If you had 120 feet, so
Only 60.
your 60 can just see kind of the plateau and make the plateau out.
Okay, cool.
And maybe that there is some sort of like something on the other side of that plateau.
Okay.
I think coming to that, I think Nim would look down at because we're in front of like that first bridge, the land bridge, and I'm assuming it's like that slat and rope type construction.
Oh, this is just straight stonework, natural stone, like a
No,
natural
I mean like the
stone bridge.
first one. Oh, are we going all across that? We're not going over the gorge.
So the first bridge that you're going across is strictly made out of stone. It connects to the plateau. On the opposite side, on the pathway you're pretty sure you need to follow, is a well-constructed, made
city
stone bridge. This construction is very similar to that kind of unknown architecture that you entered into.
And it's very dark and black beneath us.
Yep. Beyond your dark vision. It's more than 120 feet down.
And there's that part of me that's tempted to put the light down there, see what I can see. And the other part of me is like, I don't, and I turn around because again, like I'm starting to listen to Lark about like social norms and mannerisms. And I'm realizing I've already horrified everyone enough by skinning our first kills. So I turn around and I just say, I could maybe show us what's down there, but sometimes you don't want to know what's in the dark. You know what I mean?
I think it's best not to know.
Okay, nope. Well, then we're gonna go right across.
I think we should be as quiet as possible, too, just in case there's anything down there.
Lark, you're
Watch
getting
out.
a strange sensation tingle the back of your head.
Oh, no.
That there's something that feels off in this area.
if I cast Eyes of the Grave, do I feel the location of any undead within 60 feet of me?
You sure do. Directly in front of you.
Directly, like on the bridge directly in front of me?
More on the plateau, maybe some of it slightly below the plateau.
Okay, guys. Guys, I think there's undead up ahead on the plateau and maybe in the ravine.
Oh,
But this
great.
isn't something I would have seen.
Is
Is she sensing undead? Is that why?
Yep, I'm just sensing them.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. And it's one?
I think it's several.
That's disturbing.
How long does that? It's an action, but it doesn't say. They're turned for 1 minute because I can hold on to my holy symbol and speak a prayer that will censure the undead. Each undead that can see or hear within 30 feet of me has to make a wisdom save. If it fails, it is turned away for 1 minute or until it takes damage. So it's got to move as far away from me as it can within that minute. It cannot willingly move toward me or within 30 feet of me. But I think that's the best I got
I can do
Without-
Chaos Bolt.
in combat.
Oh, never mind. I can't do Chaos Bolt then.
I don't know if that would work if I'm just quietly chanting the whole way there. If we can all... How wide is this?
It's about 6-7 feet in width. It's pretty much single file across the land bridge until you get to
Yeah.
the plateau.
So
Khazad-dûm.
if I'm in the middle,
Yeah, seriously.
does that give me 30 feet? Does that make all of you within 30 feet of me, so then you would all be in the safe bubble, essentially?
I would say we could work it out that way for sure.
Okay,
Do
then
are the dead able to be charmed?
not typically.
Okay.
Not typically.
Okay. So everyone
Okay.
gets in a formation. Lark is in the
Yeah.
center. You kind of get to the point where you know you need to cast it to maximize the effect, and you cast it.
Mm-hmm.
As you do, who's going to be leading the way?
I'm going to be standing in front of Lark, like directly in front of her.
Okay.
I can
Yeah, I'm assuming
Probably.
Cora and C-Man
So-
are near us too.
So those of you who choose to take up the front position begin to walk across. You step foot on the plateau, and as soon as you do, the ground begins to move. You notice that those bumps and rocks that were spotted earlier are actually long, dead, skeletal remains of warriors that are now kind of writhing up like a massive wave or army and are quickly trying to knit themselves together and scour away from this turning on this undead, this holy energy that has just got them repelled. And like basically parting of the Red Sea, you guys will quickly move across this plateau as they just kind of like peel away in waves. I will say this, that you notice that the bones are very old, and you're beginning to notice that they have like this phosphorescent mold that is kind of grown into them. The other thing you're beginning to notice is there is various types of well-crafted armor that are amongst these waves of undead that are beginning to peel away. And the third and final thing I will give you is there are strange skeletal structures varying from like 7 to 8.5 feet in height. Their bone structure is very elongated, very much like alien, if you will.
Holy handbaskets.
Foreign. you're pretty sure these skeletons may be the remains of whatever created or whatever civilization was here.
Nicely done, Lark. Your dad would be most impressed. I know I am.
I have a quick question about the bridge.
Sure.
Is it like Khazad-dûm? Is it just a single stone span over this super deep chasm with no support?
No,
stones?
there's supports. There's stalactites and mites that kind of connect, forming supports.
Okay.
You will quickly jaunt on to the well-made bridge. You'll follow the pathway. Again, you're beginning to see signs of some sort of epic battle or war that had taken place here. You quickly push through because the spell is beginning to kind of run its course. And Lark, you're hurrying everybody as fast as you can because you know time is of the essence. You push through these massive, broken down kind of metal gates that were once a bastion and a form of protection as you dive deeper in, and now you're beginning to see light. You're also beginning to see ruins of this ancient civilization, highly sophisticated, perceivably well advanced beyond what they should be. You also feel the breeze and see daylight in a tunnel just ahead.
Oh, at last. Well, what was that phrase about being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel?
I think that's it. I think that's the whole phrase.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I
thought there might have been
think
more.
it's that you don't go towards the light.
Well, I think in this case we can make an
That's
exception.
when you die.
Yeah,
That's when you die.
that's the dying part, where none of us are dead or injured yet, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Is
An
somebody dead?
echoing roar.
Is anybody dying?
No.
Does anybody need help? Are you dying?
An echoing roar fills the
No.
ruins of this city.
Oh, we've got to
An
go.
echoing roar?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, come on. Run. Let's go.
Run.
I'm gonna need everybody to make a athletics check. We're gonna do a group athletics check to see if you guys can navigate these ruins towards your destination safely.
Would acrobatics suffice?
I will allow the acrobatics.
Oh,
yeah.
then can I re-roll? Because
Sure.
Can I re-roll then?
Yeah.
Oh,
My ath-
thank God, because that was a 0.
Never mind. I'm cursed.
19 total.
Good.
My athletics check was a 9. My acrobatics was a nat 1 for 2.
No!
So,
My acrobatics was an 8, so not much of an improvement.
yeah.
I got a 22.
Rogue.
Rogue of the month.
It was a 19 on the die.
Okay. So, as you are running, trying to cover the distance, the ground is rough. It is slowing you down. You're having to help Old Spicy. You are beginning to hear the sound of stone being ripped through as this large, 3-headed creature, the wings of a bat, the body of a unicorn,
Oh no.
the head of a lion, the head of a dragon, and the head of a unicorn comes ripping through with vengeance, chasing after you.
Shit.
Everyone is going to take 1 point of exhaustion as you fight your way to the tunnel, clawing your way out into, you believe, is the surface. It is so bright because you've been underground for so long that your eyes are almost hurt and sting from the bright light. But you do make it topside. I think this is where we're going to conclude our first episode of the second season of Legends and Lore. We hope that you enjoyed the performances and that you come back next week with Samantha, who will be DMing episode 2, continuing our story, how she feels it should go. And until then, please remember, keep grinning.